Models.
Models.
See, when Carrie and I started out in alternative radio, if we said the Models, people would call up and say, "It's Models."
I suggested that song because my sister, they're all good looking. My sister, Mikkel, yesterday.
Oh, she's the one that's the best looking, though.
They are all good looking.
She's really way better than the others.
No, she's not.
Oh, she sure is.
Sent me this obituary from this guy named James Valentine, who was apparently a hugely popular radio guy in Australia.
ABC. He was ABC presenter, and in Sydney.
And he was in the band Models. He plays the saxophone.
Oh.
He was also in Pseudo Echo, which is another band.
Oh, we could have played Pseudo Echo.
Yeah, I saw Pseudo Echo too. Yeah, that was interesting. And he was in a bunch of bands, and then he sort of fell into radio and found his niche there, and was hugely popular.
Yeah, she also sent me the eulogy that his son did at the funeral, which looked to be a huge event, and but
yeah, hundreds of people there.
Like the Prime Minister, I think, was there,
and the network executives.
But she sent me this quote specifically because I don't know. I've been feeling out of sorts about our place here and what we're doing and how long we're going to do it, and I've just been a little. And this is the quote. She sent me this specifically in her text before she sent me everything. And here's the quote from him, from James Valentine. This is something he said. He said, "I think after a while, people aren't listening to the content; they're listening to the friendship." And I think we have that here. I feel like we hear that from friends of the program that we've developed a long relationship with them, and that they're listening to keep the relationship going. I just thought that was nice.
I would hope that they're listening for the content. Actually, I mean, sure.
You don't care about the friendship?
No, you're my pal, but listen to what I have to say. I'm not flapping my gums for 4 hours for nothing, so you can say, "Hey, that's my buddy." No, I was trying to think of. So my thoughts automatically run to, okay, when I die.
Yeah. Are that many people going to show up at my funeral?
And why does that happen? So when Len Allen died, who was the voice of Ogden, he was an Ogden DJ, radio guy for 50 years probably. Len Allen, and I knew him, got to know him, and he was, anyway. He was just well known in Ogden, all over town, and they had a memorial service for him at the Ogden Tabernacle, I guess it is, and there were hundreds of people there.
Yeah,
and the mayor spoke, and Father Cummins spoke, and everybody, Len Allen, what a great guy Len Allen was, and I thought, how does that happen? That somebody had to say, you know what, we need to do something for Len.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying to you people listening right now, I'm going to charge one of you, I don't know who it will be, when I die, just say, you know what we need to do?
You know what we ought to do?
We need to have a memorial service. I mean,
at the Tabernacle for Bill.
Yeah. That's the famous story where I also soiled my pants at that event. I had to go to the bathroom and take off my underwear.
Did you leave
and
your
throw
underwear
it away.
in the
yes,
garbage can? Yeah.
Yes, I did. I had to throw it away. I don't know what was wrong with me, but Len would have been happy with that. He would have thought that.
Oh, Bill.
Len Allen was the kind of guy. Somebody told me this story about him once, that he had rough time, some rough times, and he started kiting checks around town, writing checks on funds that he didn't have, and he could have gotten in a lot of trouble for that, but people just went, "Oh yeah, that's Len, that."
We'll let it slide.
It's okay. I'll either get the money back or I won't. But don't. We're not gonna.
Sad.
We're not gonna. Well, I mean, he came out of it.
Yeah.
And toward the end of for the last, I don't know how long, but when I knew him, he was perfectly solvent, and and a good, really an interesting, good guy.
This James Valentine, who died, he pretty young, 64.
Yeah.
He had cancer, and the thing I felt I didn't realize was as his son was giving the eulogy, I didn't know they had assisted suicide in
Australia?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
he
decided-
told a really nice story about how his dad was, feeling crummy and didn't want to get worse, and they just kind of picked a day. It just seemed very, very matter of fact, and
I wondered when I read that, and I listened to that eulogy, if I would have the courage to do that.
yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the day. This is the time.
Pick
this is
the
the day.
yeah.
Let's all get together, and
And they had the whole family around, and the way they presented it was like, yeah, this is kind of not a bad way to go about it if you're in a lot of pain. And
So he was playing the saxophone in that song by Models, and he said, "I was a scrawny little jazz musician in Melbourne, and I had a gig with a band called Joe Zepp and the Falcons, and then Models. But then at some point I realized I'm not John Coltrane. I wasn't that good. I mean, I like to play, but I'm not John Coltrane, and so I got into radio instead."
you usually fall into radio.
Yeah, yeah. He wrote several books, young adult fiction, a science fiction trilogy, regular columnist for various publications, and hosted his own jazz show, Upbeat, on Sunday mornings on ABC Radio. Valentine. He was made a member of the Order of Australia shortly before he died, survived by his wife, Joanne Corrigan, and children Ruby and Roy. Yeah, there it is. He died back in April.
There aren't very many radio people left to honor, so I felt like we should take a minute today and honor him. He seemed like he was a pretty cool guy.
And locally, I think when they died, people just go, "What? Who was that? Huh? Oh, okay, yeah, I remember him." But nobody pays much attention, really.
But somebody get on Bill's.
Yeah, I don't care who you are.
Somebody start
Start
planning it now.
organizing it now. And well, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Anyway,
You've got enough time to clear your browser history. So.
I hope. It's long, and there's definitely stuff I don't want people seeing there.
Well, all right. Okay.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Okay, Dan, let's take a break, and then we'll come back, and you can check in with us. 877-602-9696 is the number, 877-602-9696 to check in with the Radio from Hell show. If you want to volunteer to organize the memorial service, that'd be great. Or anything else you want to talk about, 877-602-9696. You can also text us. That number is 33986.
All right. ProgressivePrimary.care is the website. You ever tried to get in to see your doctor? We can see you in 6 weeks.
But I hurt now.
But I hurt now. Exactly. That's the thing. Then you get a rushed visit and a confusing bill. Healthcare shouldn't be that way. So we found Progressive Primary Care. Think of it as like a healthcare membership. For one simple monthly fee, you get unlimited access to your provider, personalized care, and transparent pricing. No insurance, no middleman, no surprise bills. Progressive Primary Care, you pay a flat monthly membership fee, just $49 to $99, depending on your age. No copays, no hidden costs, and your membership includes comprehensive primary care, unlimited visit, and personalized wellness plan. He puts together a whole thing for you. I'm talking about Dr. Law is the guy in charge there. And he puts together not only your exercise program, but even dietary suggestions and recipes. It's really comprehensive. Real access, same or next day appointments, longer visits, and even the ability to text your doctor 24/7 instead of waiting on hold or calling only during office hours. So go to progressiveprimary.care and check it out. No long-term contract. You can cancel with just 30 days notice. Progressive Primary Care, simple, accessible health care that works.
Exactly.
It's the Utah word of the day.
From what year? Do you have any idea?
94.
1994.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go.
Today, we examine another group of words used by most Utahns called L words, or words that end in ELL.
Oh, yeah.
And to help you with today's lesson, each time an L word is used in the following dialogue, a bell will sound. Imagine, if you will, our two friends, LeVar and LeGrand, together in LeVar's trailer house. The TV is on. A conversation ensues. Again, these are L words.
I love this TV show.
Yeah.
I am so glad that someone is showing the reruns of McKell's Navy.
Me too. You know, I would just love to set sail with McKell myself. Hey, you remember the one when the wacky crew of PT Boat 73 tried to save that beached well?
Yeah. They had a hard time because of this big storm.
Yeah.
Gale force winds and hail stones the size of golf balls.
Yeah.
But they saved that well anyway. McKell did not fell.
Well, no thanks to Gruber. Yeah, that was quite a tell, though. Hey, listen, give me some of them snacks, would you? I'm hungry.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
What?
Trell mix.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like this, LeGrand, but Trell mix makes me thirsty for just one thing.
You're not gonna be drinking beer in front of me, are you, LeVar?
Oh, no. I'm gonna have me a glass of L.
L is beer.
Yeah, but this is pretty mild. It's that Pell L from Squatters. It's so mild I can drink a whole bucket of it.
You'd get drunk if you drunk a whole Pell of Pell L. Then you'd get throwed in jail. And I'd have to bail you out. Oh, hey, looky here what I got in the mail. It's a flyer from Deseret Book. It says here that Dan Quell is coming to town to sign copies of his new book.
Boy, the liberals sure rode Bush and Quell out of Washington on a rel.
Sure did.
They fought tooth and nail, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear that this new book of his really lifts the veil of secrecy about Washington life and what really went on. You know, I'd like to see him. What Deseret Book is he at?
Well, the one by that big jewelry store.
Big jewelry store. You mean Morgan's Jewelers?
Nope. Zell's.
There you go.
That's back when we had this theory that we would beat you over the head with comments.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
You betcha. We will officially begin the program, then we will go to your check-ins. You can text us. That's 33986. We also like your phone calls in the morning if you have a mind to do that. It's 877-602-9696. Do we have a sponsor, Gina?
Make it a summer of live at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Get 4 tickets for just $99 to your favorite show coming to Utah and more. Get all the information and the full lineup at x96.com.
The moon is 95.8% of full, waxing gibbous moon. It'll be a full moon, completely a full moon, on the 29th at 8:35 a.m. The moon will rise today at 8:03 p.m., today being Monday. It's the 27th day of July in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Sleepyhead Day. Sleepyhead. Discover the fun of early rising. Yeah, right.
It's super good fun.
There is no fun in early rising.
Walk on Stilts Day. Give it a try. Walk on stilts. Take your pants for a walk day. It's Barbie in a Blender Day.
What?
Good.
Barbie in a Blender Day. This day honors photographer Tom Forsyth and his Food Chain Barbie series. He took pictures of Barbies in various, situations. One of them being a picture of Barbie in a Vitamix blender, and Mattel sued him.
Oh.
And he said, "This is artistic expression." And he won the case and received $1.8 million in compensation.
Wow. Okay.
It's National Scotch Day. Bottoms up, everybody. National Chicken Finger Day.
Oh.
Now, this brings up a question that I was supposed to ask on the Magic Box, the radio today. We really would like some fried chicken. But every place seems to just be serving these days this boneless, chicken fingers, boneless tenders, all that. Where can you get, other than KFC, where can you get bone-in fried chicken?
I mean, there are wings places.
Yeah, that's not what we want. Bone-in fried chicken.
There is a place down in that Chinatown area called Mad for Chicken, I think it's called.
Okay, and they have
just
you can get drumsticks and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Mad for Chicken.
I think that's what it's called.
Okay, it's National Creme Brulee Day, and it's Gary Gygax Day.
Oh,
Gary
Dungeons and
Gygax.
Dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I went, what's that? Looked it up. He was a game designer and author, best known for co-creating the game Dungeons and Dragons with Dave Arneson in 1974.
He's kind of problematic, but there you go.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So there you go. Now, they say it's not the heat, it's the humidity. However, in this case, it's the GD heat.
Yeah.
It's 90 outside right now. 90.
This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning because it's so damned hot. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred. Hi. That's Gina Barberi over there. Katie for short is our excellent producer who's helping out today. That's Lakai is there, and so that means Dawson is not here. And then the dog, Vax, is there as well. Mm-hmm. And now we go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696 or 33986.
All right. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Let's see.
Well, somebody says Harmon's. You can get just regular fried chicken at Harmon's.
Mm-hmm. Zane in Dallas checking in. 47 more days till we're back in Bountiful, starting to pack today.
Oh, good.
Max Power here. Why did you ask Grandpa a follow-up question? Sorry, it just slipped out. Medic Jack checking in from Eagle Mountain, excited that my sister Lynn is arriving this afternoon for Post Malone. Haven't seen her in 12 years.
Oh, yeah, there's all the activity up at Rice-Eccles Stadium. So avoid that area.
Yeah, it was okay yesterday, but I thought, what's going on there? Now I realize what it is.
I'm listening for both the content and the friendship.
Oh, good.
Mixer driver Shane checking in, your friend to the end. James and R.I.P. Nicole in Ogden. Was Leighton checking in? Voice to text is not your friend. Mixer driver Shane checking in. Oh my God, KLO, Len Allen. Wow, memories of growing up. Been listening to you three since my custodial position in Salt Lake City, now at the IRS for 21 years. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Mike in Nashville. Meshach of Erda checking in, needing positive vibes.
Here they come, Meshach.
Calvin from the Dell checking in. Thanks for letting me listen. Mike of Draper. Let's see. Katie in San Pete County. Kira and Andy checking in, listening for the friendship and the content. Good morning, Lords. Miss Gina, I am a 55-year-old man who has lived in Utah my whole life. I've been married 4 times, this last one for 20 years. The only relationship I have that has lasted longer than any relationship is you guys. When you retire, it'll be a sad day in Utah. Landfill Dave.
I didn't mean to make it sound like it's imminent, but it's just something I've been thinking about.
Early Bird Shay checking in. Today was supposed to be my day off. Adulting sucks.
Well, Gina, we should say it's sooner than it was 10 years ago.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's getting closer every day.
Yeah. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning, Lords. Hope you had a nice weekend.
I watched 2 movies this weekend.
2 movies?
Like at the movie theater. 2 movies.
Wow. Johnny B checking in, listening while ordering a vanilla latte. That's been sounding good all weekend. Tim the Tree Guy checking in. Moni from Taylorsville. Happy Monday, Lords. Mikel of Reno here, hoping Bill has another 40 to 50 years in him.
I wish.
Pittsburgh listener Mauricio Paez checking in. Are we having very important sports in the near future?
Well, I don't know. Ed, are we? I know Ed's listening.
I think it's Amy today. It's Rich from Taylorsville, headed into work, and it's way too early for everything. Church Office Building Tyler, Eric in Purgatory. People keep telling you Maddox, Popeyes, Harmon's for fried chicken.
Popeyes, huh? No, I don't want chain. I don't want a chain.
Chuckarama.
Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you went to Chuckarama?
I don't know. The choice is yours at Chuckarama.
That's what I'm told. Let's see. Tristan from the Second Valley Over checking in. A.A. Ron from Alpine. Woodworker Willie. Former driver Keith. Day 8 of no AC because our landlord is a cheap ass.
Oh, boy.
2 good places for fried chicken. Myers on Holiday Boulevard in 48th South.
Oh, I've seen that place, but I just,
And a grocery store called The Store that has a couple of locations. They are local. Let's see. Wendover Karen checking in. I'm all wired up. My brain goes live. Dr. Mike says 8:10 is when his brain goes live.
8:10. Oh, the 10th of August.
10th of August.
We're thinking about you, Dr. Mike.
Yep. Dan the driver checking in. Heroes get remembered. Legends never die. All right. Traffic then, Gina, shall we?
Yeah, let's see. We've got crash southbound I-15 7th South in Clearfield, off to the left shoulder. Northbound I-15 at 18 South in Kaysville. And eastbound SR 201 in Salt Lake at milepost 2. Whatever you're seeing, we appreciate it when you let us know. 338986 is where you do that. Need cash fast? Get a personal loan today at liftcredit.com. No FICO score check, just quick, simple installment loans. Apply at liftcredit.com, your early payday solution.
All right, we're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo, and Frank Christ presents The Dead Celebrity Game. And sports, of course, at 7 o'clock, all coming up. Boner of the day on the way as well. Stand by. Time once again for one of our new regular features. It's called
Hello, Sailor Boys! Sail the 7 seas.
I have sailor mail from Festus, who's at boot camp at the Recruit Training Command in Great Lakes, Illinois. It says,
Festus is Gina's son, ladies and gentlemen. Most of you know that, but it doesn't help to reset.
"Hey Mama, 19 days till graduation. I've been a lot busier the last few days, and being busy makes it more bearable living with 90 18 to 25-year-old males. It's usually hard enough just living with myself. We passed our bunk makeup and personnel inspections almost flawlessly and are currently at the top of our training group."
Now wait, so they inspect their bunk, they inspect their makeup, and they have training sessions. I didn't know they wore makeup.
Apparently.
The camouflage makeup, you know.
Our drill or marching inspection is in 2 days, so we've been marching for at least 2 hours a day to practice for the coming week. Next week, we're going to do guns. You know how much I love guns. USA, USA. And the week after that, firefighting training. We're pretty much on our way to being the cat's pajamas, but like in a cool military way. Last night for dinner, we had pulled pork and potatoes, too, so you could say it could be worse. Yeah. By the way, I think Pulled Pork and Pistols should be the next Clint Eastwood movie, probably if he hasn't died already. Has he? I want to know everyone who's died since I've been here. I missed the news. I really went from 0 to 100 knowing everything that was going on, coming here and knowing diddly squat. So give me the headlines. By the way, I appreciate the friends of the program that have sent me letters telling me what's going on, too. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you when I get out. And the mountains. I also want to see the mountains. Sorry if you haven't gotten my letters. The Navy's mid-pandemic postal service is not up to par, but I'm getting more of them recently. P.S. I know my handwriting is atrocious, but really, who was expecting any more than that? Love, Festus. I also got a message from his wife yesterday, who said, "Has Festus called you today?" No, I haven't talked to him. He hasn't called me the whole time he's been gone. He gets a few phone calls, and they always go to his wife.
Mm-hmm. How long has he been gone now?
He left on July 26th.
Okay.
So, I said, "No, he didn't call me today. Why? Is anything wrong?" And she said, "Well, I was driving and I missed his call, and I'm wondering if he called you instead." I said, "No, I didn't hear from him. Let me know," because they have scheduled calls, so you're close to your phone when it's supposed to happen. And she texted me a little while later, and she said, "Well, he was supposed to get a long phone call for me, but someone in his division thought it'd be funny to put shaving cream in somebody else's boot, and so the whole division didn't get their phone call."
Oh,
Really?
Those swabbies. Those jacktars.
Really? This far in, we're still doing stuff like...
That's what you do when you sail the seven seas.
So they punished the entire unit
Yes.
because one guy?
Yes.
Yes, because you are supposed to be as one.
I don't want to be that one guy.
So
I
can
saw
you
Full
imagine-
Metal Jacket. I know how they take it out on you, you know?
Can you imagine saying, I get to call my wife, I haven't talked to my wife in a week, and I get a 5-minute window of a phone call, and they take it away from me because some jerk in my division decides to fill a boot with shaving cream.
I saw what
That's the
happened.
Navy for you.
I saw what happened to Vincent D'Onofrio in Full Metal Jacket. The socks with soap in them, you know.
Yeah.
And they hold him down, and I don't want to be that guy.
No.
Well, don't join, and don't put cream in anybody's boot.
No.
Well,
But I want to thank friends of the program again. I got lots of letters for Festus that I've been printing off and sending to him. And yes, he appreciates the news, as he keeps saying. It would be hard. Like, for us, we do this every day, and we are very involved in the news. Can you imagine being... I know Carrie tries to go on blackout sometimes, but can you imagine being... not even having access to the news if you wanted it? Like, you have no idea.
it would be delightful.
You
Well,
think
yeah, I mean-
so, but it would drive me crazy.
Well, it's like I said, it's because of what I do for a living that I'm paying attention to things. If I was not doing what I do for, this radio show and Geek Show podcast, I wouldn't pay attention to most of that stuff.
Yeah, I would
so-
let a lot of stuff slide.
I think I would just let it all go, you know?
But I had to write him a letter and tell him Chadwick Boseman died.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
You had
No.
to.
Well, no, that's what he wants to know. He's like, I need to know who died. Tell me who died.
Stop. He thinks he wants to know that. Keep it from him. Hide the
think?
ugly truth. How's he going to go on now that he knows that Chadwick Boseman is gone?
And Wilford Brimley. I told him about Wilford Brimley. And
Well, that one was okay.
yeah.
Well, this has been
Hello, sailor boy!
on X96.
So if you have a son in the Navy and would like us to read his letters on the air, please send them to Radio From Hell at x96.com.
All right, 6:36 right now, and time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, we're going to jump right into Frank Christ Presents The Dead Celebrity Game. They're fine. They're just fine. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead. And if you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Fitz and the Tantrums tickets. They're coming August 20th to Red Butte.
Be a nice place to see a show up at Red Butte. Fitz and the Tantrums. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play. Frank Christ Presents. You'll get those tickets. All right, big boy news and opinioendo now, brought to you by...
You are entering a musical satire, a dimension where your bag is packed with your favorite beverages, artisan cheeses, a world of madness, weird politics, and jazz hands. It's Salt Lake Acting Company's summer show, The Gaslight Zone, running now through August 16th. SaltLakeActingCompany.org for more information.
And never, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio From Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Larry the Cable Guy is going to be fine. He's just fine.
Oh, good.
He's on the mend after a sudden illness landed him in the hospital. But a rep for the stand-up comedian tells TMZ Larry was hospitalized in Lincoln, Nebraska late Thursday, where doctors diagnosed him with appendicitis, but they took it out. Says now we're going to be able to get her done. After a couple of days laid up in bed, he was released from the hospital. He's home, feeling much better. His stint in the hospital did not affect any of his live comedy shows. They're just as abysmal as they always were.
Good to know.
So there you go. Another firefighter has died, wildland firefighter, from injuries he sustained while battling a wildfire near the Utah-Colorado border last month, making 4 deaths in total. Nathan Matthews passed away on Friday, according to the U.S. Department of the Interior. He was injured while responding to the Knowles fire on June 27th. Utah's reservoirs are under significant stress following the driest winter on record, with smaller local reservoirs averaging just 43% of storage capacity statewide. The state's most important reservoirs, mountain snowpack, and this year there simply just wasn't much of it. That's left man-made reservoirs across Utah running well below normal levels. Data from the Utah Division of Water Resources show that while last year's strong storage numbers have helped cushion the blow in 2026, that buffer will not carry over into next summer. Statewide, when all reservoirs are included, Utah sits at only 35% of storage capacity. When major reservoirs, Lake Powell, Flaming Gorge, Utah Lake, Bear Lake, Jordanelle, and Strawberry, are removed from that calculation, the smaller local reservoirs that communities depend on are averaging about 43% capacity. Pineview, up in the Ogden Valley, was at its median level point this year. This year data shows exactly when operators began releasing water for upgrades,
It's
which
so
accelerated
low.
the decline.
It's supposed to be down all the way in September. Like almost nothing will be in it.
Farmers in Bordeaux, France, have joined efforts to suppress the flames of the apocalyptic wildfires spreading across France. This is happening in Spain as well. Footage posted on social media has shown a convoy of tractors reinforcing fire crews with huge water tankers as they drive through a town center in the south of the country. One farmer has been pictured wearing personal protective equipment as tractor drivers ride into the inferno, threatening to wipe out the region of Bordeaux. One person who shared the video said the farmers of Chantres-Maritimes have boarded the Royan ferry to join Gironde as reinforcements against the wildfires. Bravo to them. Firefighters have become overwhelmed, and they're concerned about Bordeaux as they fight back fires spreading out of control. Bordeaux is facing the evacuation of more than 270,000 residents amid apocalyptic wildfires spreading across the region. Huge fires raging across France, with some just 9 miles from the country's 9th largest city. The police on Sunday evening shot and killed a man suspected of killing a woman and injuring 29 other people near a Berlin gay pride celebration after he charged at officers with a weapon, German authorities said. The man, 21-year-old German citizen whose family members migrated from Lebanon, had been the subject of a protracted nationwide manhunt since the Saturday evening attack. The suspect used a rented van and what appeared to be a machete in the attack, which German officials call an act of Islamic terrorism. In a brief statement, the police said they had tracked the suspect to an area in the western corner of Berlin where residents maintain large garden patches. After officers shot him, emergency responders tried to revive him, but he died at the scene. At least 3 people were killed and 4 others wounded on Sunday night in a shooting at a food festival in Seattle. The shooting occurred at Seattle Center, which was hosting the Bite of Seattle Food Festival and is also home to the Space Needle. For some reason, in every story I've heard this morning, they say the iconic Space Needle.
You can just say Space Needle.
You can just say Space Needle. The wounded included a young boy, about 2 years old. The Seattle Fire Department said police are searching for one suspect. They had another in custody. The police did not name the suspect in custody or disclose the age, but said the suspect was a young person, did not provide information about potential motives.
And it seems like the 2 of them were shooting at each other.
Yeah.
The other people that got...
It was a gunfight.
Yeah, were collateral damage.
Heavy rains that pummeled large portions of Utah this past week have caused severe damage across the state, including the Wanship Cemetery, where dozens of tombstones that marked graves are now displaced. The Wanship Info and Happenings Facebook page shared photos of the damage caused by channels of water that ran through several grave sites. The photos feature
there's
decades.
pictures at x96.com/live. Jeez.
Yeah, featured decades-old headstones strewn across the property. Let's see. Utah pediatricians. This isn't just a bad year for measles. It looks to be the start of a bad era. Confirmed measles cases hit a 35-year high, and it's only July. Together with last year, the number of cases exceeded the combined total over the previous 25 years. The vast majority of cases stem from domestic outbreaks fueled by low rates of vaccination.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
And rates are declining. For the first time in a quarter century, the U.S. no longer meets a main criterion for having eliminated measles as a public health threat. Well, Democratic Senator John Ossoff,
I love him,
held a 9-point lead over Republican Representative Mike Collins, who's running to flip the Georgia seat back to the GOP in the 2026 interim elections. Ossoff, a Democrat, is viewed as perhaps the most vulnerable Democrat incumbent in the Senate in the 2026 midterm elections, but he's leading right now. Although
great.
Political experts expect the national environment to favor Democrats and Donald Trump's declining approval rating. Georgia voted for Trump in 2024, has a historically conservative lean despite becoming the nation's newest battleground. And, Donald Trump does not care for John Ossoff.
No.
He tore into him during a July 22nd speech, a 2020 speech, July 22 speech in the battleground midterm state, attacking him as a Democrat communist. That's the new Republican play these days. You're communists.
Yep.
They're dead. They are dead, sold communists. As Republicans work to defeat the one-term senator in November and maintain control of the Senate, but the president didn't quite land his punchline. He reminds me of Pinky Herman.
Huh?
Did you ever see Pinky Herman?
No. What?
Trump said in his remarks at Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia, intending to mock Ossoff by referencing the movie character Pee Wee Herman, played by Paul Rubens. Pinky Herman. Now I know what happened here. This is your. We were talking about spoonerisms.
Yeah.
This is kind of that. He was thinking of Pinky Lee, who was a kids show host in the 50s. Very popular kid, who Pee Wee Herman actually sort of modeled himself after.
But nobody'd know.
No, nobody would know.
Pinky.
And Pinky Herman, he just made a mistake. He also referred to the, what did he call it? The Hormuz Street. We're gonna control the Hormuz Street. Maybe, yeah.
If Joe Biden had made any of those,
I know.
there'd be 3 books.
I know.
Pinky Herman. There you go. Let's see. We out of time?
No, you got time.
I got time. Let's see. Let's do.
Yeah, we're not doing sports till Amy gets here, so you got tons of time.
Pine View Reservoir. Yeah, Gina was just mentioning that your eyes are not deceiving you.
No, it's very low.
As Ogden City replaces decades-old drinking water pipeline now flowing under the reservoir, crews are dropping water levels to about 2%. To do those repairs. I came last year, the water levels were higher, said Ogden resident Nomi Millen on Friday. I did notice that when I got here that the levels were significantly lower. Casey Pratt is managing partner at Club Rec. I think that's the boat club
rental there. Yeah.
Said that the water level drop is not just an unattractive view. It's definitely sad. It's not good for business. It's not good for us and the other local businesses up here because a lot of us depend on tourism and we depend on people coming to the lake. So that's over.
We were up there this weekend and my daughter was up there with us. I said, "Are you going to go down to the beach?" She's like, "Ugh, no, it's a muddy mess.
Yeah.
It's just not appealing."
I
at
remember
all.
at some point that years ago they drained Pine View. They just completely drained it one time. I think for the same reason.
I mean, they need to. You shouldn't be worried about it. They're doing it on purpose because the water was low anyway, and there need to be repairs made. And that water isn't just going away; it's going downstream and being stored in Willard Bay, I think. And Cher will have to pay her own $1 million legal fees after a lengthy court battle with the widow of her late ex-husband, Sonny.
Court documents obtained by People show that a federal judge has ordered the 80-year-old, after all, singer
Really? That's the song?
I don't. To cover the attorney's fees that she incurred in the successful prosecution of this action against defendant Mary Bono. Mary, the 64-year-old former California congresswoman, married Sonny in 1986. The couple remained married until his fatal skiing accident. And then once he had a fatal skiing accident, they were no longer married. Sonny Bono, let's see. Cher alleged that rights and royalties from the songs that Cher and Sonny recorded as a duo, including I Got You, Babe, The Beat Goes On, were being withheld from Cher.
Well, yeah, she should get that money.
Cher was entitled to 50% as part of her 1978 divorce agreement. But argued in her complaint that Mary allegedly attempted to use a wholly inapplicable statutory termination provision of the Copyright Act of 1976 to terminate Cher's rights. She later won the copyright lawsuit, with a California judge determining that Cher was owed more than $418,000 in unpaid royalties.
Which it should be more than that.
In January,
that doesn't seem like very much.
In January, Cher requested $1,023, anyway, over $1 million in attorney's fees, and her attorneys wrote that she incurred attorney's fees successfully prosecuting the action. A hearing was scheduled anyway. In addition,
so she has to pay more than she won in the lawsuit. Basically, she has to pay her own attorney's fees, which is more than she. But I'm sure if you asked her, it was more. It was the principle of the thing rather than trying. I think Cher is doing just fine.
Yeah. So she's Mary Bono doesn't have to pay the attorney's fees. Cher does. So there you go. All right, that's it.
Weather. Before we get to weather and traffic, we need a contestant to play Frank Christ Presents right now at 877-602-9696. You get tickets to Red Butte to see Fitz and the Tantrums.
It's August 20th.
Nice place to see a show, yeah. 877-602-9696. Call now. Play the game. Win the tickets.
It's 90 degrees right now.
And it's going to be this way for...
it's going to get worse.
So Sunday, they're saying Saturday, Sunday's going to be 106.
Yep,
106.
It's going to get worse. So there is, as you might expect, a heat advisory in effect.
What are they advising?
Well, and like we heard from that friend of the program whose air conditioner's out at work, or landlord, or where they live.
The landlord isn't paying 6 days,
So 100 today. But there's a slight chance of some thunderstorms. It actually was sprinkling a little bit I came into work this morning.
It had rained downtown a bit.
But it is going to be triple digits all week long. It's just miserable. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Not your fault.
I know, but I feel bad.
It's just fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Crash southbound I-15, 7th south in Clearfield. Crash northbound I-15, 18th south in Kaysville. And Right Wing Wade texted in. He's giving me those same incidents. Thanks, Wade, though. It's nice to hear from you this morning. Not just Wade, but anybody that can let us know what you're seeing out there on the roads, or if you can tell Bill where to get chicken, you can email that as well, text that as well, 33986. At Shriners, the most advanced scoliosis procedures are born. They deliver access to the world's best doctors for nearly every pediatric orthopedic condition. The most amazing care anywhere begins at shrinerschildrens.org.
Oh, my. He's in the studio. I thank you, though, Frank. You've cooled things off.
I was hoping I could help.
Yeah, you've cooled things off. It gets, the temperature drops when Frank enters a room. You won't see him a lot of times, but you'll feel... You'll feel his presence.
You'll know he's there.
Frank Christ is a Grim Reaper, and he is the Reaper of celebrity souls.
Now, did you go visit Bret Michaels in the hospital? I think he's fine.
I just hovered a bit.
Because he had a kidney stone.
Yeah.
How about Larry the Cable Guy?
And Larry the Cable Guy. I just kind of hovered a bit.
Okay.
All right. Frank reaps the souls of celebrities when they die, and it's a curse because Frank loves those celebrities.
Oh, our precious, precious celebrities.
You wish you could be, you wish that you could just have them live forever.
Yes.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of 4 celebrities, 3 of the celebrities on that list are in
Oh,
fact.
they're just 5?
But one of them, Frank had to take away to the distribution center. And if we have a contestant, do we have
Yes.
some?
Brooke is here.
Brooke, good morning. How are you?
Good, I'm fine, just fine.
That's good, Brooke. Now, Brooke, if you identify the
Yes.
dead celebrity on this list, the one that Frank took away to the distribution center, you will win. It's Fits in the Tantrums?
Yep, August 20th at Red Butte Garden.
All right, are you ready to play this macabre game?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Because it's Gary Gygax's day, and he was one of the co-creators, or he was a co-creator of Dungeons & Dragons, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies featuring Dungeons and or Dragons. Here we go. Number 1, Caroline Munro. Known for her many appearances in horror, science fiction, and action films, movies like Dracula AD, Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter, At the Earth's Core, The Spy Who Loved Me, and the abominable Dr. Phibes and Dr. Phibes Rises Again. Her movie with Dungeons & Dragons, The Golden Voyage of Sinbad, a stop-motion classic featuring subterranean caverns, dark magic, and a fire-breathing dragon. Number 1, Caroline Munro. Number 2 is Tanya Roberts. She, of course, played Julie Rogers in the final season of Charlie's Angels, Stacey Sutton in the James Bond film A View to Kill, Sheena in Sheena, Midge Piccoliti, whatever it was on that 70s show, and she was in Body Slam with Dirk Benedict and Roddy Piper. Her movie with Dungeons & Dragons, Beastmaster, a classic fantasy filled with dungeon escapes, monstrous creatures, and heroic quests. Number 2, Tanya Roberts. Number 3 is Vera Miles. She was Lila Crane in Psycho, and its sequel, Psycho 2. Her other films include Tarzan's Hidden Jungle, The Searchers, The Wrong Man, A Touch of Larceny, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, Follow Me Boys, and Hellfighters. Her movie with Dungeons and or Dragons, Mazes and Monsters, a made-for-TV drama starring Tom Hanks about college students whose obsession with a D&D style tabletop game blurs into reality. Number 3, Vera Miles. And number 4, Ray Winstone. Mr. Winstone won a BAFTA award for Best Actor for his performance in Nil by Mouth. He starred in Scum, Quadrophenia, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, Sexy Beast, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. His movie with Dungeons and or Dragons, he was in Damsel, a dark fairy tale centered on a young woman trapped in a dragon's lair. All right, that's Ray Winstone. So those are 4 actors. One of them is dead. Who is it, Brooke?
Is it Ray Winston?
No.
No, he's fine.
He's only 69 years old.
He's just fine.
Oh, I thought he was older than
He's always looked old.
He does. He's always looked old.
A lot of miles.
But we'll give you another chance here, okay? Listen carefully.
Okay.
Is it Vera Miles? Is it Caroline Munro? Or is it Tanya Roberts?
Is it Tanya Roberts?
Yes, it's Tanya Roberts.
We had her on the show a long time ago.
She died in 2021 at the age of 71. And when we had her on the show on the phone, she talked like this. All right. So there you go, Brooke. Tanya Roberts' demise is your good fortune. You have won those tickets to Fits in the Tantrums. Say yay.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, there you go. Hang on, Brooke, and Katie will tell you what to do next.
Well, I have to go check on some celebrities that are having birthdays today.
Who's hanging on?
Triple H, the wrestler, is
Oh,
57. He's fine. He's a problem, but he's fine.
He's a problem.
Peggy Fleming is 78.
The ice skater.
Bobby Gentry is 84.
I did not know Bobby Gentry was still around.
Oh, yes, she's still gentle on my mind.
She hasn't jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge?
No. She has a song called Ode to Frankie Christ, though.
Did you have a relationship with her at some point?
Oh, we knew each other well.
Okay.
Yes, it's her birthday today. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
UDOT hasn't reported anything in about a half hour or so. That's that crash southbound I-15 7 South in Clearfield. Other than that, everything is looking good. Are you good looking? Or looking good? Or see anything? I don't know. You can text us any of that anytime you want at 33986. Catch Interpol with special guest Youth Lagoon Tuesday, August 4th at Red Butte, part of the Red Butte 2026 Outdoor Concert Series. You can get tickets and details at x96.com.
All right. We've got Amy Donaldson coming up with sports after these. Boner of the Day coming up as well. We should probably mention this Saturday.
Sure. Let me see.
Have we got some info on
Well,
it?
I was not given any today, which made me wonder if we're sold out.
Oh, I wonder.
Let me, and not sold out because it's not a.
It's nothing that you have to pay for, but
Well, it's we have a cap.
yeah.
So this Saturday, Radio from Hell is going to be at the Salt Lake Acting Company Gaslight Zone performance, the matinee performance. It's not on our website anymore. I'm wondering if
Maybe
it's full.
Maybe it's full.
But you can, you should buy tickets to go to the Gaslight Zone. We interviewed Salt Lake Acting Company a week or two ago, and we've heard from lots of people that have been to the show. I mean, it's always good, but they're saying it's particularly good.
Yeah, this season is a standout, apparently.
Yeah, I bet our little event is full
okay.
because it's not on our website anymore. But you can still get tickets to Salt Lake Acting Company. This is going on through the 16th of August. So there's plenty of shows left and plenty of opportunities to go see it.
All right. KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We'll be back. Amy Donaldson has sports right after these messages. Stand by.
Here's what Kerry Jackson is doing when he's not on the air.
Yes, Mr. Jackson, thank you for coming into my office. As the manager of this department store, it is my job to make sure that everything goes smoothly. And during the Christmas season, that's especially important. We hired you to be our store Santa on good recommendations from your radio station management. But frankly, we've had complaints from many of the parents about your performance as Santa. Now, how do you begin each visit with a child?
Well, first off, I have them shake my hand.
Shake your hand?
Yes, I'm the hand-shaking Santa.
You don't let the children sit on your lap?
No, the hand-shaking Santa wouldn't do that. And do you have any idea how germy little children are? You know what I really hate is that little kid smell. You know the smell I'm talking about.
I see. And then they tell you what they want for Christmas.
Well, after they've shaken my hand, I ask them to write an essay about how good or bad they've been during the year, and then they're asked to list what they want for Christmas. Now, that list is then submitted to one of my elves, and the essay is graded and placed in the hand-shaking Santa essay box.
You have paper and pencils for them in Santa's castle?
No, the hand-shaking Santa does not provide essay materials. If the children are unprepared, it's no concern of mine.
Uh-huh. Well, I think I've heard quite enough.
Oh, fine. My break is just about over, and I still have to disinfect my fingernails and put on a fresh pair of gloves before I have to greet the little vermin again.
It's Santa! Where's Santa?
Get away from the hand-shaking Santa, you dirty, dirty little children!
Oh my God. Miss Johnson, would you call the radio station we hired this Santa from? We need a replacement immediately.
Here's what Bill Allred is doing when he's not on the air.
Ho, 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 ho. Welcome to Santa's castle. Merry Christmas.
Santa, why are you lying on the floor?
I'm the leg wrestling Santa. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Well, I want the White Power Ranger and the Nerf Ball Zuka.
All right then, Sonny. Lie down here right next to me. You do know how to leg wrestle, don't you?
Oh, yeah, Santa, but couldn't I just sit on your lap?
Oh, no. The leg wrestling Santa wouldn't do that. All right now, Sonny. If you beat me, then you'll get everything you asked for.
Okay.
If not, you'll get a lump of coal in your stocking. And an orange.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, Sonny. You lose. Get him out of here, would you, my little helpers? Who'll be the next to challenge the leg wrestling Santa?
Why don't you leg wrestle me, Mr. Butthead, jolly old sucky claws?
Aren't you a little old to be leg wrestling Santa?
You're pretty tough with these kids. Let's see you take on someone your own size.
All right, then. You lie down right here. Good. But first, I have to take a leak. Can't leg wrestle on a full bladder, you know. Be right back.
Like Patty, who said she's drinking in Sunset right now, which is the only thing you can do in Sunset.
In Sunset.
Yeah.
Bottoms up, Patty.
Yeah. All right. Sports brought to you by?
Help Utah kids start school with confidence. Over 200 kids at the Road Home need your help with back-to-school clothes, shoes, backpacks, and more. X96 invites you to be a child's advocate. Go to x96.com or appletreeforkids.com for more information and donate now.
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
Well, here she is, Amy Donaldson. She's going to do some sports for us. Amy is a sports reporter, and she's also a podcaster.
That's right.
Her podcast, The Coach's Book Club, but that's on hiatus right now.
It's on hiatus, but you can listen to the. I'm sure
they
you haven't.
don't go
I'm
away.
sure you haven't been reading a book a week, so feel free to go to KSL Sports YouTube page, or if you want to listen on any of the platforms, Apple or Spotify or whatever, we're there. Yeah, you can always listen to the letter.
Yeah. The letter, her other
The letter's
podcast.
great. If you haven't listened to that, go listen to it. It's so good.
Yeah, we all need to be discussing forgiveness and love a little more nowadays. I
There's
think
a lot of sad stuff out there. It's
Yeah.
heartwarming.
So what's going on in sports? I see the Tour de France is over. I just saw that.
I thought of you. I was going to talk about that. The last stage got shortened because of the fires. Because literally, I saw a video from Scotland. How is Scotland on fire? Like, it's a wildfire. It looks like Utah. It's crazy. I mean, it's insane. France is on fire. There's like this really now famous photo of people on the beach on the. It's nuts.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. But they had to shorten the. And the other thing I wonder, because I had we just went that at the very beginning of our fire season. I was running on the Parkway, and I only ran like 3 miles, and I had like a week of lung stuff. And I just wondered about these like actual good athletes and what the long-term ramifications of that are. But anyway, I don't know how to say his name. Do you know how to say the winner?
I don't.
Tajed.
He's Slovenian.
Tajed Polgar from Slovenia. Anyways, 5th win. I should learn his name because he won 5 times.
Oh.
And he's not on performance-enhancing drugs, at least that we know of yet.
That we know of.
Yeah, Lance, remember he had 7. So, but 5 wins, and I think that puts him. There's like three or four.
Only 2 are, I think, Eddie Merckx and I forget.
Bernard Hinault and Jacques Antil.
Antil, yeah.
And Miguel. There's 4. There's 4 of them that have won that many times, which I also didn't know that. But we had the Utah Royals. I'm telling you, if you're not watching the Utah Royals, you're missing out. They win on the road 4-1 against North Carolina Courage. Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's Kate Del Fava scores first, I think within 6 minutes. So, and then North Carolina, I think they scored next. But Mina Tanaka had a header. I highly recommend going to YouTube and taking a look at it. It's so good. I mean, Ed talked about it for 20. Did you? We saw it. Yeah, it was so good.
Was that a header that
to score
resulted in a goal?
Yeah. Yep. In the 3rd goal, and then Chloe Lacasse scores the 4th one in the extra time on a penalty kick. But yeah, they play the Washington Spirit on Wednesday in Sandy at the stadium, and the Spirit are the number 1 team. They're sitting at the top of the standings. And they've won their last 2 games. Utah's won their last 2 games, and they're number 3. So it's a big game. fill the stadium. I don't know if I'll be able to make it because my dog is learning to avoid rattlesnakes. Because
That's so smart. I
There's
wanna
so
do
many
that.
rattlesnakes
Yeah.
this year. Already a couple dogs have passed away from it. So
Will you give me that information on where to do that?
I will. Well, she's using non-aversive, so they have. You use the shock collar. I don't do that with my dogs, so we have to do the scent. And at first, I'm worried my dog is going to hunt the rattlesnakes.
Like, oh, I know what that is.
So yeah, but she's great. The woman that I work with.
Yeah, I want to know.
Real Salt Lake, they did not do as well on the road. They lost 2-1 to the Portland Thorns.
Are these games televised, by
Yes,
the
sir.
way?
Mhm.
Real and the Royals?
Yes. The difficulty is that they're not always on the same. I mean, you can buy the MLS Apple TV package for the men,
but you have to search
and,
around for
and
it.
the women are like this divided up. So you got to always look. Just look on the schedule.
It's not on the same channel.
Yeah, it's just they don't always broadcast. The other night they were the same, both on Apple. They were great. That's easy to do. I don't understand why I think if women's sports wants to continue on the trajectory that it does, they got to figure out the broadcast thing.
Yeah.
Because people are not going to do for women's sports what they do for the NFL,
No,
which is
they're
a
not gonna
complete
hunt around
and
for-
utter nightmare.
Trying to watch an NFL game.
No sports league will survive what
No.
the NFL does to its viewers and its fans. So anyway, next up for them is St. Louis Saturday. The first, I think they're on a 2-game losing streak now. Then they have Leagues Cup starting Tigres UANL. That's Tuesday, August 4th at 8 p.m. I am going to go to that game. I just realized that it's late, so I better take a nap on that day on August 4th. Let's see, and we have tech champions. The Utah Talons win the AUSL softball championship. So, and this is their second consecutive. They beat the same team that they beat last year, the Chicago Bandits. Saturday they won 2-1, and Sunday they blew them out 6-1. Outfielder Jadelyn Alchin, she was the MVP. She hit a 2-run home run that drove in.
Nice.
2-run home run. And let's see, the pitcher of the year is also from Utah, Montana Fouts. And she pitched the entire game, I think, on Sunday. We had the WNBA All-Star team. Basically, this was Lady Sports Weekend. I'm just saying. I don't know if you're noticing a theme here. But WNBA All-Star game, really great videos, especially on social media if you want to just get like the flavor of this. But they had some practices at the Obama Presidential Center that just opened in Chicago. And the President Obama showed up and like chatted with the ladies. And he tried playing some one-on-one in some dress shoes, which was hilarious. And I would laugh more, depending on who it was. But he talked with Caitlin Clark, and it was actually
very sweet.
And then
I thought,
basically said, listen, people are going to say what they're going to say. You got to ignore it. And she did an interview later. I think she did one with Holly Rowe from
Utah Zone.
Utah Zone, Holly Rowe, ESPN, and another one. But there's some social media where she talks about that it actually did make a difference to have somebody who's kind of
Take it seriously.
Well, and who's kind of been through. And I thought to myself, what if you had a commissioner that would do that? What if you had a commissioner that would talk? And then you had Aja Wilson, who's been the MVP of the league 4 times, who said basically she's only seen the commissioner or talk to her when she's handing her a trophy. She's not had any off. Why would you not get to know these players? I mean, they are the thing you are selling, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. So, but anyway, the game was great. It was Team Spoon versus Team Coop. Teresa Witherspoon, Cynthia Cooper. One thing I love about the WNBA is how they bring the older players, the players who kind of built the league back, and they actually had women who played in the very first Olympics. I had forgotten that the women didn't play in the Olympics until 1976, which is crazy, right? Yeah. And they talk about they took silver, and they interviewed those women about what it was like. And if you watch that, you'll understand how far these women have come in a really short amount of time. It's really fun to watch. But Jonquel Jones, first player to claim, she was the MVP of the game, first player to claim all 4 of the WNBA MVP awards. I don't know if you care about the points about her scoring, but Caitlin Clark had 17 points. I think the high point getter was Paige. No, Paige only had 12. Marina Marbury. She had 23 points. Like, it's an all-star game, and they try harder than the men for sure, but I don't know that they tried harder at defense. It was trying harder to score, but it really fun to watch. And then they had the 3-point contest, which was great because they had Dallas Wings guard. She's a rookie, AZ Fudd. She won the 3-point shooting contest. She is named for Jennifer Azzi, who was a point guard of the Utah Stars.
I remember that.
Yeah, named her. Her mom played with Jennifer back in the day when I was covering them. So a minute ago. So
what else?
Yeah, that's it. That's
it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's it.
There's controversies. I'm trying to.
Well, LeBron James.
LeBron James is going to the Philadelphia 76ers. So Jason Kelsey said a lot of swear words on some podcasts. So that's how I knew. That's how I got like a little alert.
So LeBron James, is it? Did I hear this right? Every team he's played for, and it's been 4 or 5 teams. Maybe this is the 5th. They've won a title.
Yeah, he had to go back to Cleveland. He didn't win with Cleveland the first time. Remember, that's why he went to Miami,
right.
and then he went back. But then, I mean, L.A. And like, as someone has said, like, I mean, it's crazy. What is he, 41 now?
40, yeah.
He's 41. Mm-hmm. So he's not going to be the LeBron
of course not.
But I saw, the very first time I saw LeBron, I thought this is what would happen if you took linebackers from the NFL and made them basketball players. He has finesse.
Big?
He is, and I mean, they're probably, athletes always get bigger, stronger, faster, right? But I was stunned at how athletic he was and how big he was. Like he looks like he would.
He just moved you out of the way.
If he hit you, he would kill you. I mean, I would die. I would not survive.
I've watched him, and he'll like use his hip, and he'll just move somebody out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, and these are grown men he's playing against in the NBA. So, so he's gonna have an impact. You can't win with just him. They're a team that I think it definitely changes the landscape.
And it's about selling tickets.
It's about selling tickets. It's about playing with them. And listen, it's kind of like how you get the Premier League guys like Messi. You get them coming here, right? They're coming here, not in their prime. They're coming here at the end of their career. But every team. I mean, I like secretly was like, well, how cool would it be if our rookies could learn from LeBron? That would be. But like, he just is. You have to pay him too much money.
Yeah, he's getting LeBron's getting a 2-year, $8 million deal.
Yeah, which is
not
like
crazy
peanuts
money.
for him.
Yeah.
That's peanuts.
Yeah.
Like he's basically doing it for free, and I would love some insight about it. But yeah,
I think he wants to win another title with another team.
And I think he's
just not.
There's
done.
a lot about that city that's appealing to athletes. They feel like it's more like blue collar. They have to earn the love. It's not like rolling out the red carpet. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Amy Donaldson, AD on sports on all the socials. Look for her podcast wherever you get podcasts. The Letter, the Coach's Book Club,
Making of a Moment,
and then there's another one coming soon.
There is another one coming soon.
Thank you very much. Traffic, Gina, please.
We're looking good out there. Good looking. Got no accidents to tell you about via UDOT and none via you either. That's you, Infiniteam. Why don't you let me know what you're seeing on the roads, even if it's nothing. That's helpful, believe it or not. 33986.
All right, we got boners coming up. Here are the boner candidates you'll be considering this time. Boner candidate number 1. Well, his congregation might have suspected something when the pastor started wearing a $10,000 watch. Boner candidate number 2, that itch had to be scratched. And boner candidate number 3, 13 little baby zombies.
All right, boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by.
The app.
I have
what?
One of those
things.
Those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
My guess is, as I read this list, the list is people you didn't know were in Marvel movies. Kerry Jackson is going to say.
Well, we'll see. I'll bet there's at least one on this list that I don't know.
Okay. I will read the name of the person, and we'll see if you know which one they're in.
Okay.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks is in Doctor Strange.
This says she was in the Spider-Man trilogy.
Oh.
She played J. Jonah Jameson's assistant.
Yes.
Yeah,
At
okay.
the Daily Bugle.
That's right. Toby McGuire's
Yes,
Spider-Man.
back then. Okay, so you said MCU. I didn't count those.
Oh,
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Donald Glover,
Yep.
Yes, he's also in a Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes.
Mhm.
His ice cream melts.
He plays the character who would eventually become the Prowler
Yes.
in the comics.
Kevin Smith.
Yes, he's in Daredevil.
Yep, very good.
He's the guy running the not the mortuary, but the
The forensic assistant.
forensic assistants. Yes.
This one surprised me. I bet you don't know this one. Jenna Ortega.
This I do. Oh, wait.
'Cause she, she was Wednesday.
Yeah.
New Mutants. No.
No, that was Arya from
Oh, okay.
which one?
She was 11 years old.
Oh.
Wow.
It was her film debut.
Okay.
She played the vice president's daughter in Iron Man 3.
Oh, I never saw that one. Okay.
Oh,
that
it's a
makes
good
sense.
one.
Okay.
It's a good
She
one,
was
yeah.
little kid.
Oh,
her
okay.
very first movie.
Well, now I got to go back and look and see if it looks like little Wednesday Addams.
It will. She's so pretty.
Hannibal Buress.
Hannibal Buress is also in the Spider-Man movies.
Yes.
Yes, he's the coach.
Danny Pudi. He
Danny
was
Pudi.
Abed on Community.
In Community. Yes, he was in. Oh, I can see him. Not Daredevil. But he's in
No?
one of the no. What was he in? I know he's in
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
He played like a comms
That's right.
tech.
He was in the Triskelion. Yeah, that was destroyed. Yes.
Let's see. We have Sean Gunn.
That is James Gunn's brother, who is the stand-in for Rocket Raccoon when they shoot.
Oh, okay.
And he's also a character in Guardians of the Galaxy. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name right now, but Kraglin.
Yeah, very good. You got
Wow.
You got all of that.
Thank you.
Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker is in. He's a guide. He's a tour guide of some kind. I can't remember which.
You got
movie.
it. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh, that's it. Yeah, because he's at the San Francisco Harbor. I love those Ant-Man movies.
Whaleboat Captain.
Yes.
He was also in Fantastic Four in 2015. He played Reed Richards' father in a flashback.
Wow.
Ben Falcone and Melissa McCarthy.
Yes. It was a little cameo thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
They
remember.
requested it because they loved the movie so much.
Which one?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, that's right. They were in the play.
They were in the Asgardian theater troupe.
Yes. In
Which
the
is
play
funny.
where everybody plays. There's
Yeah.
You have a Hemsworth playing
Yeah.
Thor, and
It's funny.
Ben Affleck's there.
Trevor Noah.
This one I'm not sure.
What?
Trevor Noah?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of it.
Can't place it.
It's
No.
it's a voice actor.
It's voice.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right. Well, that's
So is that Into the Spider-Verse then?
No.
Oh.
He's in Black Panther. He's the voice. So when
Oh,
Martin Freeman
yeah.
is flying the plane,
he's the voice of the ship.
Yeah,
he's
I
the
knew
voice
this.
of the
Okay.
ship. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon is in the Thor movies in the players that do the plays for Asgard
Yeah.
in both the third and the fourth one.
And he's also in Deadpool 2.
Yes.
He plays an unrecognizable rambling redneck with a gut and a southern accent and a
Yes.
long wig. And
Yes, that's
All
Matt
right.
Damon.
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion does. I know he does voice work on the first Guardians. He's a prisoner, and he also does another voice bit.
MODOK.
But he's also in. Well, it's not MCU. He's in Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah, they don't list.
He
that
is
here.
Arm Fall Off Boy
Well, Suicide Squad is DC.
in the Suicide Squad, which is DC.
Last one, Richard E. Grant.
He is in Loki.
Oh, well, you just got that right.
He is-
Carrie, you did very well.
He
with
is-
got this.
He is old Loki.
Yeah. He plays an alternate version of Loki. Yeah. So, wow. Very, very well done, Carrie Jackson.
This ain't paying my bills, is it?
No. Nope.
Nope.
If it was, you'd win.
I'd have to push stuff out of my head to remember these things.
I'm impressed, though.
You did well too.
I knew
Katie.
some
You
of them. There's
them.
a lot of Marvel movies out there.
There are, and they just keep getting better. And we got the new Ant-Man coming up. And, I'm looking forward to all of these. Well, thank you.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
$7:22 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, July 27, 2026? We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. And one of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. You know, his congregation might have suspected something when the pastor started wearing, and I put here a $10,000 watch just because I thought, well, I saw the picture of the watch and I thought, well,
That sounds like an
that's an expensive
watch.
But then I looked it up.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I said, what kind of watch is that Pastor Dale Saunders is wearing in most of the photos you see? It is a Rolex, yellow gold Rolex day date President with gold tone, and brand new. It's $48,000. Social media savvy Louisiana pastor and author has been convicted of stealing over $340,000 from his congregations to fund his gambling and personal expenses. Dale Saunders found guilty of a 25-count indictment charging him with wire fraud, access device fraud, obstruction of federal investigation, so forth and so on. He withdrew funds held in one church's bank accounts and transferred them to his own pocket to subsidize his lavish personal expenditures, including gambling, dining, and living expenses. Saunders was convicted of stealing over $340,000. He worked as a pastor at the Fifth African Baptist Church in New Orleans and the Second New Guide Missionary Baptist Church in Matari. After Saunders was indicted in April, he posted a video to his social media accounts asking his congregants to pray for him. He thanked churchgoers for calling and texting and seeing him in person and telling him that you're praying for me. And believe this, I feel your prayers. God is already working by moving by his Spirit. This is what you can do for me. I know you're praying for me, but I need you to pray a Matthew 5:44 prayer. I need you to pray for my enemy. And
are you your own enemy, maybe?
I guess the prayers didn't work too well because he has been convicted of fraud. And
it is
will
just such a long con. It's just,
A boner candidate number 1. His congregation might have suspected something when the pastor started wearing a $48,000 watch.
Maybe we need to start a church.
Oh, it'd be easy. No taxes,
Here's boner candidate number 2. That itch had to be scratched. It's a now viral video of a woman in a maroon long-sleeve shirt scratching her foot, which appears to be covered with some sort of fungus, with a fork while eating in a public dining area on a Carnival cruise ship.
The hell?
So gross.
It has prompted the cruise line to publicly address the foot-forward faux pas. In an Instagram post on Wednesday, Carnival put up an Instagram post responding to the video, which was recorded by social media users, so forth and so on, and split. That's all nonsense. The unidentified woman is scratching her feet with a fork. The saga continues. The incident, this is more about who posts it and all of that. But Carnival has posted this. Hi, Carnival cruisers. We can confirm that forks are intended for food, not foot care. Once we became aware of the situation, our team quickly addressed it with the guest and removed the utensil from service.
So they just throw it overboard?
Yeah.
We're removing this utensil.
While the
from
video may be
service.
generating laughs and gasps online, cleanliness and hygiene are no joke to us. Our crew works hard every day to maintain high standards across our fleet. They're kind of humorous about it. They put feet and then crossed it out and put fleet. To ensure all guests enjoy a safe, clean, comfortable vacation, see you on board.
I just have no desire to go on a cruise.
Me either. Boner candidate number 2, that itch had to be scratched. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, 13 Lil Baby Zombies.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
SALT Mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
And never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Sean Combs had to be placed in solitary confinement after a fight with a fellow inmate at Fort Dix Federal Prison in New Jersey. According to a source familiar with the incident, another inmate allegedly taunted Combs, who then lashed out. The two exchanged shoves and throws. I guess that means slugs. They slugged each other before guards intervened. A representative for Combs said that they were, quote, unable to confirm this at the moment. Fort Dix declined to comment, stating inmate information is not available for public domain.
You still have a representative when you're in prison?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You still,
you
still have people?
Sure, if you can, especially if you can afford it.
And I think I would want to be in solitary confinement.
Combs is serving a 50-month sentence following his conviction on transportation to engage in prostitution charges. He was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges. This is reportedly not his first prison infraction. He's scheduled for release in February of 2028. The destruction from the Cottonwood Fire and the flash flooding that hit Beaver, Utah, has political leaders calling for changes to how forests are managed. On Friday, members of Utah's congressional delegation and Beaver community leaders showed Donald Trump's administration officials the aftermath of the wildfires and flooding that took place. Fox 13 accompanied them, past a roadblock to the Cottonwood Fire burn scar and flooded out areas. It is something else, said Beaver Mayor Matt Robinson. This canyon that we're in is representative of what we're dealing with. Trees on the mountainside are charred, mud and debris is all over the ground. Off in the distance, storm clouds advance toward the community, triggering more flash flood warnings. We want to help in any way we can, every way we can, Mike Boren said. He's with the U.S. Department of Agriculture. There will be federal aid probably forthcoming. And volunteers from all over the state have descended on Beaver, Utah, to help out. Not all heroes wear capes, but for Beaver residents, their heroes lined up bright and early Saturday morning, shovels in hand, to help clean up neighborhoods impacted by the flood. I'm completely overwhelmed by all the people who've come to help, said Kim Oakden. She lives in the North Creek area and was evacuated 5 times between the fire and the floods. Alex Elwood and his family drove up from American Fork to Beaver, get a first-hand look at what people who live in the Grove area are dealing with and to help them with whatever they can. We got here and we're like, oh my heavens, these people are struggling, he said. We'll stick around and help. They were supposed to be mountain biking, but no, we're going to stay around and help. A lot of people are helping out the people in Beaver. Around 6 a.m. Sunday morning, Salt Lake City police were called to an area right about 1st South and 2nd East because of reports of a fight at an apartment building there. Police closed down the entire neighborhood's roads. A firearm was pulled on one of the involved parties, at which time the officers made contact with them. One individual was taken into custody. The other retreated back into the apartment building, said SLCPD Lieutenant Benjamin Horn. Police called in the tactical team who arrived to get the other suspect out of the apartment building. We attempt all the conversations with the person inside the residence prior to the TACT team coming out, and then obviously they further the investigation once they arrive on the scene. People were taken into custody. The Cathedral Church of St. Mark's, it brought their Sunday services to a halt. Deacon Libby Hunter said they had to cancel services initially, but around 10:20 a.m. they were able to resume. She said they still had more than 100 people attend services after the incident, but they had to kind of lock down the neighborhood until they got everything under control, and both people, I think, were arrested. Newly obtained court documents describe what happened when a man was stabbed to death in Park City on Friday morning. Police were called to Deer Valley Drive for a reported stabbing. When they arrived, they found 2 people with injuries, one with stab wounds to the chest, another with a cut on his arm. The victim later died. He was identified as 34-year-old Damon Enman, a Salt Lake County resident. Police arrested Austin Garceau on suspicion of murder. They said he had a laceration on his arm when they arrived. According to booking documents, Enman was the one who had called dispatch to report the stabbing. Shortly after officers arrived, he pointed to Garceau, saying he had grabbed a knife and said, "I'm going to kill you." A witness told officers that Garceau said Enman was a reptilian prior to stabbing him.
So we're having mental problems then.
Or he was a reptilian, I don't know. A witness attempted to intervene during the stabbing, jumping on Garceau's back and pulling him into a bear hug before he finally dropped the knife. I think this guy is not well.
Yeah.
Trump administration has admitted that they have canceled grants to states that didn't vote for Trump.
Yep.
In a little notice court document, federal officials acknowledged this month that they had terminated the funding for projects in California and Minnesota.
Yep.
So that
because it was based solely on political criteria.
Yeah. He wants to be the president of certain states
Yeah.
and not of others.
Exactly.
Targeting projects in states that were represented by Democrats. The administration showed how Trump has weaponized the provision of federal education, energy, health, housing, and infrastructure in his second term, far from rooting out the sort of misspending that Trump sees as rife in Washington. The White House has instead sought to leverage the budget as a tool to assist its allies and a cudgel to hurt the president's foes.
And there are people who voted for him
Yeah.
in these other states who are coming out and going, hey, this is a program that I need, and now it's gone. Oh, really?
but,
you have only yourself to blame.
But Obama looked at Tea Party stuff.
Yep.
Donald Trump on Friday ordered warning signs and exhibits installed outside the Smithsonian National Museum of American History to alert the public that the museum does not accurately reflect American history.
I think this is hilarious.
It's so stupid. The unusual directive made through an executive order was a considerable escalation of Trump's dispute with the Smithsonian and its History Museum, which was the subject of a recent 162-page report. The report accused the museum's director, Anthea M. Hartig, of radical activist ideology and the museum of undermining faith in American institutions.
Radical activist ideology or history.
Yeah, exactly.
Pete Hegseth, the Pentagon's website that tracks war casualties,
Oh.
remains incorrect nearly a day after the totals for U.S. service member deaths and injuries.
I was hoping you were going to make this a boner candidate. Taking the names of those 4.
Oh, yeah.
4 deaths and dozens of injuries have just disappeared from the totals on Thursday after the Defense Casualty Analysis System website had correctly listed the total number of U.S. troops killed in the war at 18 earlier in the week. 4 soldiers died, 3 in Jordan and 1 in Iraq as part of operations over the weekend. Donald Trump attended the dignified transfer, but he made it not dignified by saying these people, they died because they didn't want Iran to have nuclear weapons.
No, he said he didn't say that, Bill. He said they said.
They said.
Like out loud. Like he claimed that these 4
had said that,
these 4 young people who I think the oldest one
How
was
disrespectful.
28.
How disrespectful.
That they said, we're doing this. No, and
It was like a phone call to him or something?
Yeah, they are. And I cannot imagine these families who are having to deal with the deaths of their family members and learning that, well, we don't want them to count in our total because the total's getting kind of high. So we're going to act like this was during the ceasefire so it doesn't really count as a war casualty. That is so insulting.
And finally this. In June, Daniel Bloomstein, a biologist he lamented a lack of funding for his work studying marmots and federal cuts to scientific research. So he alighted on a TV show, Margot's Got Money Troubles, and that's when the epiphany came. Because in that show, Margot, who has money troubles, goes on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Bloomstein, this biologist, says, I'm going to put these marmots on OnlyFans. He's got a project
Are they
called
naked?
It's called Only Marms. It's going to be G-rated. We're not going to sexualize
okay.
this, said Dr. Bloomstein. We're just going to have fun with sharing the account, which uploads research videos of wild marmots, a genus of large squirrel-like rodents with sharp claws and furry ears, burrowing nests or scurrying across rocks, offers free subscriptions, but asks for tips, which go to funding the field studies conducted by Dr. Bloomstein and his team. So you can go watch these marmot videos on OnlyFans, and they would like you to, just make a little donation to help further the research. And they're pretty kind of unusual-looking animals. They have them up at Hogle Zoo, and they're big. They're kind of big, fat. I don't know.
Marmot or groundhog?
No, they're bigger than groundhogs. So
yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
All right. Weather, traffic.
Okay, so the heat advisory, it's in effect, and we'll be around all week. We're going to be triple digits all week. By the weekend, we could be up to 106 possible. It
great.
just doesn't cool off overnight either. It's 86 right now, so it's a little cooler than we came in. It was 90.
Everything's fine.
It's cooled off a little bit.
Well, we're all 106.
Yeah,
we're all rooting for that.
Are we?
You bet.
I don't think so.
I've decided to be enthusiastic about baking to death.
You're going to embrace it?
Yeah.
Got a text from an Infinity member that says, free grill off to the left shoulder, southbound I-15 just past University Parkway. Thank you for sending that in via text at 33986. We also have a crash southbound I-15 134th South in Draper. The right lane and shoulder are blocked there. And looks like that is it. But if you see something, free grill or other things such as that, you can text us at 33986.
Traffic brought to you by
Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
Here's boner candidate number 3, 13 little baby zombies. 13 children were sickened on Thursday at a YMCA summer camp in East Orange, New Jersey, after eating edibles that looked like candy, according to the YMCA and 2 parents of the children. Another camper at the summer program, which serves children ages 10 to 13, shared the edibles with the children without the knowledge or consent of the YMCA. He said that employees at East Orange on North the address doesn't matter, had contacted emergency medical services, the police, and the parents of those affected as soon as staff members noticed that the children were having an adverse reaction to the edibles. The chocolate edibles were laced with magic mushrooms, according to news reports. In a statement, Phyllis L. Bindi, the police chief in East Orange, said the detectives were conducting a thorough investigation to determine exactly what happened, but when parents arrived, Destiny Yasmina said, my son has medical conditions, including cerebral palsy. When she arrived, she found my son near psychosis and shaking badly. He kept saying, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. The other children who had taken the edibles looked dehydrated and had white lips. One was gazing at the ceiling, talking to himself.
Wow.
Somebody said, it looked like they were 13 little baby zombies. So who's responsible? Well, I mean, you know who's responsible.
The parents of the...
Who's running the damn camp?
No. I don't think that's who
They need to monitor these things.
They need to make sure kids aren't bringing mushroom chocolates.
Yes.
It's the parents who purchased the mushroom chocolates and made them available to the kids.
Both of them. The kid, however the kid got them, and the camp. It just should never have happened. Boner candidate number 3, 13 little baby zombies.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, his congregation might have suspected something when the pastor started wearing a $48,000 watch. A Louisiana pastor, Dale Saunders, found guilty. 25-count indictment charging him with wire fraud and many other crimes. He was stealing money from his parishioners. Boner candidate number 2, that itch had to be scratched. It's a video of a woman scratching her fungus-covered foot with a fork while she's eating lunch on a Carnival cruise ship. And boner candidate number 3, 13 little baby zombies.
All right, thank you very much. All right, time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst, the one that you think should win Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Most people vote that way. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, July 27, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, you can refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've only got 2 minutes to get your vote in. So let's go. This is Boner of the Day. Don't forget Bill Frost coming up at 8 o'clock to tell us what's on TV this week. We got Beat Gina coming up and some geek news for you. I'll try to cover as much of San Diego Comic-Con as I can. There was a lot, so I'll miss something, I'm sure. All right, 2 minutes to get your vote in. Let's go. It's Boner of the Day.
Don't miss a single moment.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
Canny. C-A-N-N-Y, canny. And now to use this word in a couple different ways, we turn to Mona Knight's Don Criddle, the mayor of Mona, Utah, and his son Denver Criddle. Denver is trying to sneak out of the house when he is stopped by Don. Again, the word is canny.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, son. Where are you sneaking off to? And what's that you got under your shirt?
What do you mean, Daddy? I ain't sneaking, and there aren't nothing under my shirt. What you see there is kind of a bulge because I had 3rd helpings of Mama's biscuits and hash for dinner. That's just my tummy poking out.
I'm not stupid, son. There's definitely something under your shirt, and it's moving. Now, come over here. Let's have a look.
Nope.
Son, why do you have a chicken hidden under your shirt?
Oh, don't be mad at me, Daddy. I do have a chicken hidden under my shirt, but I got a real good reason for it.
Well, I doubt that. But why are you trying to smuggle Cluck Norris away from our inhabitants?
I'm taking him to the movies.
Why on God's green earth would you want to take a chicken to the movies? I don't think chickens like movies. I don't think he's going to get nothing out of it.
Well, I don't know about that. Sometimes Cluck watches the TV with me. He seems to really like The Masked Singer. But the movie I'm taking him to is a Minecraft movie.
Why would a chicken want to see a movie about mining?
Oh, silly Daddy, it isn't about mining. It's about world building, but that's not why I want to take the chicken to the show. I want to take him because a chicken is in the show. There are parts where a baby zombie rides a chicken.
Is brought to you in part by, let's see, I had a steak and a cob of corn and some shishito peppers. And then I had a really nice, some cherries.
Cherries for dessert?
Well, cherries in a I forget what it's called. It's an almond cake of some kind.
And throughout July, save $500 on a new AC or $1,000 on a complete heating and cooling system from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96 to lock in your discount.
Remarkably close voting.
Yeah.
For all 3 candidates. Nobody broke 100. Coming in 3rd was Boner candidate number 2. That itch had to be scratched. coming in second was
Number 3.
13 Little Baby Zombies.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 1 by just a couple of votes wins. His congregation might have suspected something when pastor started wearing a $48,000 watch.
It's your boner of the day for today, July 27, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week.
Well, The Odyssey continued its epic box office journey, scoring a sensational $87 million in its second weekend. That's a tally most films, especially R-rated ones, would be happy with to get the first weekend. It is a massive hit.
Is it R-rated?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't think about things like that, but
Some do.
there's eating people, and there's people
Okay.
turning into pigs, and
all right.
That's not R-rated as far as I'm concerned.
my son Mohammed, not the prophet, but my son, he's seen it twice, and I know multiple people who have it. It's a phenomenon.
I talked to my brother on Saturday. I went up and visited with him, and he went to it, and he didn't care for it.
What did he not care for?
He said,
about it?
"Well, it could have cut an hour of it out."
It's an odyssey.
And I said,
it's
a lot of people are saying it's great. And he said, just didn't do anything for me.
It was great. So I took Daddy Gary to see it. And it is a movie.
Yeah.
It's a big
everybody
summer movie.
Everybody that I've talked to about it that has seen it said that it's just amazing.
It's amazingly
my brother
well
is the
done.
only negative I've heard.
That's the only.
It's amazingly well done. All parts of it. The cinematography, the sound, the acting, it's great. I would go see it in the theater. Like so many things that are coming out. Yeah, you could probably see it at home. You need to see this.
You know, there are only, I think it's 41 IMAX theaters in the world.
Which is kind of surprising.
In the world?
Yeah.
That sounds like the nation to me. But.
No, I think it's in the world.
See it on the biggest screen. You can see it. So I saw 2. I'm pretty sure Sean Means gave both of these movies 4 stars.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and then I went to the Broadway to see The Invite.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, something about the way the descriptions I've heard of that. I don't know if I want to see it.
So first of all, at the Broadway, the new seats
They're great, aren't they?
are so great.
Yeah.
And do you know what they have? They on the aisle, the side aisles, they have a purse holder. They have a little cup. I'm like, why do not more?
I'm going to have to start taking my purse.
It's so nice because usually you have your purse and you're like, well, you can maybe sit it in the seat next to you, but maybe there's someone sitting there and you don't want to put it on the floor because that's gross. So the Broadway, I'm loving the purse holder. More purse holders. But The Invite, I can see why you would say that, Bill. It's one of those movies where you go and then you have a big conversation about it after.
Yeah.
This is the Olivia Wilde, Seth Rogen.
I had the same feeling
Edward Norton
about the
and-
second season of Beef. The way it was described, I thought, I don't think I'm going to like that. And I didn't watch it for the longest time. And then when I finally did watch it, I went, oh, this is really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, The Invite is really good, but it's uncomfortable. It's Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen are, kind of a couple that's sort of fallen out of love with each other. The spark's gone out of their marriage. And then they invite Ed Norton and Penelope Cruz over, and they're like the opposite of that. They're like hypersexualized couple.
Always flirting with each other.
The difference between the two movies where I'm like, The Odyssey is a big movie. The Invite, that could be a play.
It all
takes place in this apartment.
Yeah.
It's somebody described it as a modern Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Yeah.
That's four people, 2 couples. I think that's all that's in it, and it just takes place in one room.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a Broadway show about it. But
I've heard people really complimenting Olivia Wilde's direction. She directed it and stars in it.
yeah, and you know who wrote it?
Yes, but I can't remember.
Rashida Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Which I predict Oscars come around, that gets nominated for Best Original Screenplay, which would be fun if Rashida Jones won that.
I saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Remind me what that is.
It's Sam Rockwell as a visitor from the future. And it is, it's wild. It moves along briskly. Sam Rockwell is always incredible. And I found it very entertaining. My wife and my child had a lot to beef about it. Although they both, it'll keep your attention whether you have problems with it or not. And I just thought it was great, mainly just great fun. Sam Rockwell is terrific, and
he's good in everything.
And it's this time travel kind of. He's come back from the future to save the world, and he always
but
comes
no one
back.
will listen to him.
Yeah, well, he always comes back to this diner. This is where he always come back, and he says, "This is where I have to recruit the team to go and save the world." And he said, "You, and you. Last time you were with me, you fell through. But I'm giving you another chance. Come on." And these people don't remember doing this, but I think he picks the same people every time. And then except there's one guy in the diner who keeps, I'll go, and he goes, no, you have that limp, no, Anyway, it's quite entertaining. I think, what is it on Netflix or Hulu? It's on one of them.
Apparently, there are 40 70 millimeter IMAX screens. So there's a lot of IMAX screens, but the specific 70.
Worldwide, 1,829 IMAX. True 70 millimeter IMAX, 45. 70 millimeter in the U.S., 30.
Have you heard about when he's filming that? Because he filmed it in IMAX? That he could only film 3 minutes at a time? Is that true?
It's true. And the cameras are so loud, apparently, that the sound gets picked up sometimes.
Oh yeah, so that's the figure I heard. 41 IMAX theaters in the world with true 70 millimeter.
But you can only film 3. That whole movie was made in 3 minute increments.
Rebecca said that she can, spot, that it was that way because when the scenes are put together, edited together, she can see that. Yeah, it's a different take. So yeah,
go see it though. Don't.
Well, I plan to.
Don't wait.
I think I'll go see it at the Broadway.
One of these here days, I'll go see it.
Yeah, because at the Broadway they have they converted it to 35 millimeter film, which is pretty cool.
But apparently, Toy Story 5 is the one that's making all the money.
It's still just
raking it in.
But the Odyssey, I guess at those 40 true whatever 70 millimeter, they have sold tickets for the Odyssey into September. That movie's just going to make crazy money if they're already selling tickets months away from now.
But I thought if you go woke, you go broke.
Yeah, that has not happened. And by the way,
is there anything woke about this movie?
No, and the stuff that they were saying that Elliot Page is Achilles. This takes nobody's Achilles because this takes place after Achilles dies in Troy.
Yeah.
So it's not it. So it couldn't be. So this is a different character.
What is the character?
I can't remember the name, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's and Elliot Page is great in it.
Yeah.
Not in it a lot, maybe like 5 minutes.
For the 5 minutes that they are in it. Apparently, they're great.
Fantastic.
Lupita Nyong'o is only in it for 5 minutes, right?
And they're upset because she's
the big complaint.
That Helen of Troy is black. Lupita Nyong'o's gorgeous.
She absolutely
and
is
Helen
beautiful.
of Troy is supposed to be
the face that launched 1,000 ships.
And that line's in there.
Yeah,
they
should be.
And she certainly could. She is absolutely beautiful.
Go see it.
Let's see. The smaller camera and 3 minute time is because it's such a small camera.
Oh.
The character is a farm boy that is not a soldier, so that's why he says what he says about his character. Okay. People who have seen the movie.
Yeah.
texting in, letting us know what's going on here.
Gotcha.
All right. We will take a break, short break. Be right back with Bill Frost telling us what's on TV this week, so stand by for that. Traffic, Gina, please.
Let's see. Crash southbound I-15 134th South in Draper. Right lane blocked. Right shoulder blocked. That's the only thing that UDOT's reporting, and you're not reporting anything via text, but we're always happy when you let us know what you're seeing out there on the roads. 33986. Since the dawn of time, our friends Rad and Ajax have been advising Utah Airsoft War Gamers. Stop by any tactical airsoft supply to learn about the sport of airsoft war games.
The finished 70-millimeter film comes out at around 10 miles long on the spools. Wow.
Man.
Amazing. All right, KXRK Provo, Bill Frost will be next to tell us what's on TV. After these, stand by. randlife.com/X96.
Don't let a down payment stand in your way of buying a new home or your next home, because Rand Life can help you out with that. A lot of times that's the big stumbling block. You've got enough money for the mortgage payments, but how are we going to make this down payment? And then there are closing costs. Well, Rand Life has an in-house down payment assistance program, and they're a local mortgage company, so that makes it even more desirable because you can just deal with them directly. Rand Life helps cover the upfront costs, like your down payment and your closing costs, and that means you can get into a home sooner. They offer 2 flexible assistance options designed to fit different financial situations, so they'll help you decide which one is right for your situation. Your front door might be closer than you think. Visit randlife.com/X96 to learn more. That's randlife.com/X96. Do we get to these emails of interest?
Email of interest.
This is a short one, and it's for Katie. It says, I haven't been able to listen lately. Who is this from? Gabrielle. I haven't been able to listen too much lately, but because of my work. So I don't know if Katie knows about this. Mother's Animal Cookies, you know, the Mother brand cookies.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They do animal cookies. And
I love those.
They do frosted ones and they do grams. They now come in dinosaurs. They have frosted dinosaur
Dinosaur
cookies.
cookie alert, Katie.
Yeah. There you go.
They're at, they have them at Harmon, she said. So that's for you, Katie. Dinosaur, Mother's Dinosaur. I can't eat those very much, though. If you eat several of them, it sort of makes me sick. They're so sweet. And then this one says, hey, guys, I used to listen to you a lot in high school back in 2005 through 2008. Those were the Bush years, and I really enjoyed having you guys explain the news to me. I'm now 35 years old. I live in the Baltimore, D.C. area.
Be more.
Yeah, I love it here. We have been so devastated by this administration's pure evilness, though.
I'm sure.
I have been losing sleep, and I have been losing weight because of it. So I've turned back to you guys for comfort. I've been enjoying all of, especially Big Boy News. It's been really warm and familiar. You know, it's like Grandma's soup, but silly and edgy.
Edgy soup.
Yeah. What you guys do matters. Community. Oh, I meant to look this up. It says community is praxis. Praxis. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Praxis is a Klingon moon.
I don't know. Community is praxis. Salt Lake City is a better city because of you guys. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Praxis is, let's see.
Love Andy.
The process by which a theory, lesson, or skill is enacted, embodied, realized, applied, or put into practice. Praxis may also refer to the act of engaging, applying, exercising, realizing, or practicing ideas.
So community is praxis. The community that we have here.
Yeah.
The radio
is engaging.
Is engaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right.
nice.
Oh, and Berg is right to correct me. It was a Klingon moon. It exploded.
Oh.
Excuse me. That was
Excuse
fast.
me.
Really?
Thank
That
you,
was
Berg.
really fast.
I should have realized that.
All right. So anyway, those are the emails of interest. Thank you, Andy. And there was another email that I'm going to have to respond to. It was kind of sad because it's somebody who said, I miss hearing Sister Dottie Dixon. Why isn't she on the air anymore?
No.
It's someone who
didn't hear
who didn't know that our dear friend Charles died. What has it been? A couple of years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. The creator of Sister Dottie Dixon.
Maybe we can find an old Well, we usually do around Pride time. We find some old Sister
Oh,
Dottie
we do.
to play.
And
Like Sammy did, who's seeing things from both sides in Mill Creek.
Mill Creek.
That's all one word, by the way. Mill Creek. Just run it together.
Isn't it? I thought it was Mill Creek.
Nope. Because there's two E's. C-R-E-E-K.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
Yes, stay entertained this summer. Go to Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Visit locally owned and operated Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
All right, thank you.
He's here in the studio right now. Bill Frost. William Frost is here. He's a good writer. You find his good writing in the City Weekly.
You're not great, but you're a good writer.
I'll take it. That's fine.
That's insulting, Gina. I mean, when I say a good writer, that's certainly praise enough, isn't it?
It's praise enough, Bill. Don't ask for more than that.
Cityweekly.net is where you'll find that. He's a podcaster. He's a great podcaster.
There you go.
He's a better writer.
That is true. That is true.
TV10 is the name of the podcast, and he's an okay guitarist.
Yeah.
He plays mostly lead guitar. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian Magdavega?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only guitar, so.
Well, so I guess you have to be the lead guitar.
Absolutely.
All right.
I just love television so much.
But we're going to talk about TV now.
All right, yeah. Today on Hulu, we have a new crime series, Furious, on Hulu, based on very loosely on the 1987 movie Black Widow. You might remember that was Deborah Winger, Teresa Russell, I believe.
Yes.
And basically, she's Emmy Rossum plays a rookie FBI agent who's on the trail of a female serial killer.
She mates and she kills. That was the tagline.
Yep. And this has got kind of a little bit of a Killing Eve vibe to it, if you remember that show. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of Monster as well.
What's it called again?
It is called Furious. I'm not sure. There's also a movie out called The Furious, not to be confused with this.
All right.
And tomorrow, you can rent or buy Supergirl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That seems fast.
It's almost exactly a month away from its theatrical release. And now you can see it for yourself. And I love the Reddit forums that say, they should have cast Sydney Sweeney. It would have done it would have done so much better.
Shut up. It wouldn't have done any better. You would have bitched about it anyway. There's a woman in a superhero movie. That's your problem.
Yep. On Wednesday, it's the lone remaining original series on Sci-Fi. I wish it were better, but The Ark, season 3.
I didn't know there were season 1 or season 2.
Yeah, well, it's we're lost in space. We're on a colony ship, and we're trying to find a new planet to destroy since we're done with Earth.
Since we finished up with Earth.
Yeah.
It's on fire, so we left.
Yeah, and
also this is happening in the near future.
Yeah, very near future.
The nearish future. Yeah. And we're on season 3, and it's got that kind of lost in space thing going for it, and they're getting more ambitious. They're breaking out into other worlds. There's like, we found a planet to live on. Now let's go exploring.
Mm-hmm.
It's Star Trek but on a fraction of the budget. If you watch any of the new Star Trek stuff, you just have your mind blown. Then you watch The Ark.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay. Yeah.
Not too much. Huh?
But also on Wednesday on Netflix, I think this is the 4th documentary series about the Idaho murders.
Oh, wow. Another one?
Yeah, this is on Netflix. It's called The Idaho Murders College Nightmare. So if you get Nightmare in the title.
And I don't think there's any new information.
Really, no.
There really isn't.
But this is the one people will see because it's on Netflix. The other ones were on other streaming services, especially there was one on Paramount called, what was it called? Cyber Sleuth, The Idaho Murders. Terrible.
Yeah.
It was not good at all. So this might be the best one, which is not saying much. On Thursday, if you want to start watching Lollapalooza live on Hulu and Disney Plus, you start around, I think it would be around 1:45 in the afternoon, starting on Thursday. You can see Lordy.
Lordy.
Yeah, there's an E on it.
Yeah, and John Summit, I don't know who that is, headlining Thursday on Friday, you have Charlie XCX and Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay.
And that's on Friday. On Saturday, Olivia, Jean, and Jenny. Don't know who they are. And closing out on Sunday with Tate McRae and the XCX. No, that's Charlie XCX and the XX. Gave my X band's name.
Huh? Confusing.
I know, but anyway, they
Geese Goose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you kind of have to watch this live because they don't save it for later for on demand because they want you there watching
one and done. It's,
yeah. So, but it eventually will end up where you can watch it on demand.
Yeah.
And you might remember a comedy from last year called Adults. Last summer it premiered. It's kind of a we're friends in the city kind of thing, but they're millennials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it got better as it went along. You have a special sneak preview of the new season on Friday on FX, X, and Hulu. And then the whole new season will drop in August, about a month away, and it's a pretty funny show. Between this and the other millennial aiming show, Not Suitable for Work on Hulu, it came out a few months ago. This is the better one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's funnier at least. And also on Friday, Batman Caped Crusader Season 2.
Yes.
On Prime Video.
Mm-hmm.
This is one they bought at a HBO Max fire sale, I believe.
That's basically it.
Yeah. And Hamish Linklater is the voice of Batman. This is set in the 1940s.
Yeah.
When Batman was a new thing, and the local police says, "Is this guy here to help us? Is he a psycho? What's the deal?"
It's the Riddler and the Mad Hatter are the main villains, but I guess Joker shows up toward the end of the season.
Now, I heard something on this weekend. Somebody discussing this new Batman thing he's doing, and I just think, but where Batman is not a rich guy anymore.
That's Absolute Batman.
A
comic book, yeah.
It's a comic book. Oh, that it was really interesting.
It is the biggest selling comic book in the nation right now.
Whoa!
All right. Yeah, so they've sort of reversed it, and the Joker is this multimillionaire, evil, because we now billionaires are evil, and
exactly.
So we can't have Bruce Wayne being a billionaire.
Oh no, he's got to be broke. Yeah. On Saturday, you can rent or buy the third Megan movie, but this one's called Soulmate, and there's an numeral 8 in there.
Yeah.
Did it just go direct to video?
Yes. It was meant for a theatrical release way back in January.
But the second one was terrible.
The second one was a failure, yeah.
Yeah, this is an adult one. This is an erotic thriller with ew, and
yeah, that has kind of an ick factor, doesn't it?
It's a sex robot, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And there have been better versions of this made out there. There was one with Megan Fox, which looks better than this one. Which is, I can't believe I said that.
I think it's interesting that you have a catalog in your mind of all the sex robot movies.
Well, there've been a few here and there. There's a series years ago called Humans. It's the British series, very well done, and seek those out. Maybe not this.
What was that one? Cherry.
Cherry 2000.
Yeah,
way back in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, with Melanie Griffith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe even seek that one out.
Lots of options.
Yeah, and on Sunday we have kind of an outlier in the Taylor Sheridan Paramount Plus universe, Lioness.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Lioness, starring
it's Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about a real life CIA program that trains female recruits for undercover espionage missions. Also in here are Morgan Freeman and Nicole Kidman, because everything has to have Nicole Kidman.
Apparently.
Yeah. So if you like your military espionage thrillers, this falls between Homeland, which was a very good one in the beginning.
Yeah.
And Strike Back, which was on Cinemax, which is just pure action.
So it's somewhere.
Yeah.
But your point is, this is a good Taylor Sheridan. You like this Taylor Sheridan?
Yeah. They named the first season Special Ops Lioness to trick men into watching it.
Yeah.
And then after
when women do things, it's scary.
This is a show led by women.
Yeah.
And so in the second season, they dropped the Special Ops. It's like, oh, now you're hooked. Now you're going to watch it.
I would think guys would watch it for Zoe Saldana.
You would think so. But
excuse me, you guys, you've done this 2 or 3 times now. It's Saldana.
Saldana.
She's put that little thing under.
Little thingy on there. Yeah. Right, and that's it for new stuff this week.
People say if you want sex robots, Westworld.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
That's the best one.
Watch
yeah.
The first season of Westworld.
Have you seen Cherry 2000? Huh? I'm way late to the party, but I'm just enjoying the hell out of Mobland.
Oh
yeah.
Just and it's so interesting to watch. What's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. How he does so little, and yet conveys so much.
Well, he has a presence.
It's just amazing. He can just stand there. Somebody say something to him, and he'll just stand there and look at him, and then speak. And he threatened, and it's threatening even though he says nothing threatening.
He is that character. That is not far from who he is in real life.
I've seen him play, kind of outlandish characters too, and he's always good. But this is just, man, he's just so.
I finally started Widow's Bay. I know I'm late to that too.
Okay.
I'm enjoying that.
How many of you watched?
3.
It gets really strange in some places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the acting is always great.
And there's just some really funny little.
Oh yeah, the people who made the show are clearly Jaws fans, because they made their little weird characters in the town.
You got Matthew Rhys just being great, and Stephen Root, who never fails to please you as an actor.
And the breakout character of the series, Patricia. I can't remember the actress's name.
Oh yeah,
she gets so weird in some of the episodes.
She's got a whole episode of her own coming up.
Perfect. Oh, I'm excited.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
We binged Station 11.
Oh wow, that's from almost 6 years ago now. Yeah.
Is it that old?
I think it is. Yeah,
I watched that.
I remember that during the pandemic. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Shakespeare troupe?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah.
But yeah, we finished that. It was there's not a lot of action.
No.
But it's a post-apocalyptic kind of a situation. And yeah, if you had COVID PTSD, I could see where this would trigger that. Yeah.
Traipsing through the wasteland doing Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
But I didn't realize it was that old. Wow. Okay. I guess we're not getting another season.
No. It's going to be very delayed if we do get.
Well, thank you, Bill Frost.
Thank you.
All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Yes. Crash southbound I-15 milepost 261 in Provo. Off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-15, 134 south in Draper, although that's been a half hour or so since that's been updated. Maybe it's all cleared and all better. Maybe you're in the area and can let me know what you're seeing. Do that via text at 33986. Help Utah kids start school with confidence. Over 200 kids at the Road Home need your help with back-to-school clothes, shoes, backpacks, and more. X96 invites you to be a child's advocate. Visit x96.com or appletreeforkids.com for more information.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice, pop culture trivia, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is play the game. What is the prize that we're giving away?
Tickets to see Dirty Heads and 311 August 8th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, Dirty Heads and 311 tickets at 877-602-9696. And all you got to do is sit through a game of Beat Gina. Coming up, 877-602-9696 is the number to call.
And now, it's time to play the game that everyone wants to play. It's Beat Gina! Beat Gina brought to you today by Hastur Games. Hastur Games in Midvale has the best selection of board games, Magic, and Dungeons & Dragons. And Hastur also buys used games. Hastur Games on 6831 South State Street, or go to HasturGames.com. And today, one lucky contestant will win a Fat Cats gift card. Yes, but that's not all. Another contestant, no, the same contestant, will win a Radio from Hell tote bag. And now, Here's the man who can host a game show with one hand tied behind his back. He's so good, he can host 2 game shows at the same time. Wow. When you look in the dictionary for the words game show host, you will find his picture, and you will swoon.
Wow.
Here he is, the man, nay, the legend, Kerry Jacksboy Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome,
Although
Kerry.
I think you're just taking Wikipedia entries about Wink Martindale and using them for me, right?
Oh, no. Wink Martindale doesn't cast a shadow like you do.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
How we pick the contestants, you ask? Well, it's easy. We determine, based on the prize that they're going to give Gina if she beats them at Scary Movie Trivia. So, line 1, Gina is offering you a Greek gyro meal.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's prepared here or
no, there's no
if it's
specifics.
transported.
Okay.
Doesn't say. Line 2 is offering you Halloween cookies and wine.
Okay.
And line 3 is offering you Lehigh Bakery donuts.
I've never had the Lehigh Bakery donuts.
Oh, they're very good.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Is that what you
Johnny.
want?
Sure.
Going with Lehigh Bakery donuts with Brad. Brad is who you will be playing against today. Brad, are you there? Oh, hang on. Brad, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, good. Thank you, Brad. I was doing some work during the commercial. All right. We toss coin to determine who goes first. It does give you an advantage in the game. Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. Coin toss app says tails. That means you go first, Brad.
Are you feeling confident, Brad?
Very confident.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
These trivia questions prepared by Katie, I would think.
No.
No? Okay.
Hawk.
Based on the Scary Movie franchise.
Okay.
Which were the parodies of the Scream movies and a whole bunch of other horror movies, and so it's based on those. So
Okay.
here we go. Brad, your question first. Multiple choice. What is the name of the high school that Cindy goes to in the first Scary Movie? Is it 1, Shadyside High School, 2, Serial K High School, 3, Dead Bodies High, or 4, B.A. Corpse High School?
I think it's A.
Shadyside? Incorrect.
Shadyside.
Gina.
B.A. Corpse.
B.A. Corpse is correct.
It's 1-0 for Gina, and I don't think I'd like to go to that high school. Gina now controls the question as well.
Gina.
Yeah.
What did Cindy type on the computer to summon the police? What was her message to call the police? Was it 1, the killer's in the house, 2, white woman in trouble, 3, can you bring some donuts, 4, I've fallen and I can't get up?
White woman in trouble. And I heard him recording a commercial and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check.
Bob's House of Hose.
Nancy Pelosi's husband got PPP loan from the federal government.
Did Bob's House of Hose get a PPP?
I don't know. I'll have to check with Bob and see.
Bob's House of Hose did not receive PPE. Bob's House of Hose is too small of a business, even though these loans were meant for small business.
Bob,
Yeah.
how many employees?
I'm not actually Bob, you realize. I'm the announcer for Bob's House of Hose.
Well, announcer, how
I
many?
can get Bob if you'd like.
Is he there?
Bob's here in the sound booth with me.
Nice.
Telling you what to say.
What do you want?
Bob is the only employee at Bob's House.
I'm an independent contractor.
Obama!
Says Bob House of Hose.
Obama!
Contrary to popular opinion, I'm not Bocephus.
Obama!
There he is. It's time for Beat Gina. Get ready for game show excitement. But first, I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny Ola. Hey kids, how would you like to have a live toy circus complete with a live performing chameleon for free?
Wow.
It's a real live circus of your own. Just dozens of fine toys, each wonderful in itself, make up this circus set for the greatest show on earth. You and your friends can have hours of fun setting up the props for the circus, placing the ringmaster, the clowns, the performing animals, and wild animal cages for many exciting acts. You can even put on a real live trained animal act with the live performing chameleon who will walk a tightrope, swing on a trapeze, and change color right before your eyes.
Wow.
For $1, only $1, you'll get 27 different circus pieces, including clowns, bears drinking a bottle of milk, bunnies, elephants, horses, lions, tigers, flying fish, and pelicans of all made of break-resistant plastic. All of this along with the live performing chameleon, complete with leash and halter, who will not only act in your circus, but will make a fine pet too. Order today at no risk. If you're not satisfied that this is the most fun you've ever had, return it after 10 days free trial for a full refund and keep the chameleon as our gift to you.
Well.
Send $1 to Honor House Products Corporation, Old Highway, number 666, just west of town. And now, he gave up a career in the circus to run this game show.
Wow.
Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Only $1.
$1.
Circus.
Money back guaranteed, and you keep the chameleon.
Keep the chameleon. All right, the randomizer has picked a contestant for you, Gina. You'll be playing against Mindy today. Mindy, are you there?
I am.
All right, Mindy, let's toss a coin to see who goes first, and we'll give you the advantage. Call it correctly, heads or tails.
Tails.
All right, let's see what happens. It is heads. Terribly sorry.
Oh, you're going to have to work for these Dirty Heads and 311 tickets. They're coming August 8th to Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, because she won the coin toss, Gina goes first. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. But, Mindy, I hope you were paying attention to the question, because if she gets it wrong, I will ask you the same question, and you answer it correctly, you will steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right. Gina, would you like Barbie trivia or Nightmare on Elm Street trivia?
Let's go Barbie.
Barbie trivia. Okay. Let's begin. First question for Gina. Gina, Slumber Party Barbie came with a how-to book with tips to what?
Okay.
Is it 1, kill a rat with an oboe?
That's handy.
2, spot truly vicious people in church?
That is also handy.
3, do your makeup? Or 4, lose weight?
Oh, I bet it was inappropriate and lose weight.
Correct.
How horrible is that? Jeez.
Yep.
Did they ever have a fat Barbie?
No. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Anyway.
All right, 1 for Gina. Now we go to Mindy.
Mindy, Nightmare on Elm Street trivia or Barbie trivia?
Let's go Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Nightmare on Elm Street saved the production studio New Line Cinema from bankruptcy, leading to the studio being nicknamed what? Is it 1, home of the Craven?
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven. Was it 2, not as scary as the Weinstein Workhouse?
Very scary.
3, the house that Freddie built. The house that Freddie built. Or 4, the Nightmare Shop.
Huh. The house that Freddie built. 3.
Correct.
All right, that's 1-1. Back to Gina.
Nightmare or Barbie?
Barbie.
Barbie. Barbie was designed by a professional what? Is it 1, car designer, 2, missile engineer, 3, hen teaser, or 4, ball-bearing sorter?
Missile engineer?
Correct.
2 for Gina. Mindy, you could tie it up now.
Mindy?
Okay.
Nightmare or Barbie?
I'm going to go Barbie this time.
Okay, it's the last Barbie question. Where was Barbie born? Where was Barbie born? Was it 1, Ohio? Is it 2, Wisconsin? Is it 3, under cabbage leaves? Or 4, in the waters of Lake Titicaca?
Ohio.
Ohio, huh?
Gina.
It must be Wisconsin.
For the win.
Wisconsin.
There you go.
Darn it.
Sorry, Mindy.
Oh.
Yep, it's really too bad.
Mindy, I didn't know that answer. I just sort of
You guessed.
I guessed it, and that's not really fair. So I'm going to give you these dirty heads 311 tickets, even though I beat you.
How about that?
So generous.
That is
Thank
nice,
you.
isn't it? Hang on the line, Mindy. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
So now I've got to get home. Mrs. Zola and I are holding a brief funeral service for Timmy number 6, our pet chameleon.
Chameleon.
Number 6.
Well, they're only $1. Okay, Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by...
Our go-to clinic for our pets' medical care is Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. They're privately owned and operated. It's Dr. Davis. You've heard
Yes.
Dr. And there are other docs there now as well. There are a couple different vets there. They put pets at the heart of everything they do. This month, save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning. Learn more at trilogyvetsandy.com.
And never, ever, ever forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Oh, I hope you'll all join me in celebration and congratulations to Emma Roberts, who just got married.
Oh.
She just tied the knot with Cody John during an outdoor ceremony at a residence in Idaho. Roberts wore a flowy white gown, custom made by Monique per Vogue, which she paired with a see-through shawl and a long white veil. John wore a brown suit. As the couple said, "I do." Representatives for both Roberts and John did not immediately respond to People magazine's request for comment. Emma Roberts and Cody John. So her aunt Julia Roberts, her aunt Julia, and her husband Danny Motor,
Uncle Danny,
attended the wedding festivities. The American Horror Stories dad is Eric Roberts, the older brother of the Academy Award winner. Never miss another. Roberts and John announced their engagement in July of 2024, and finally, they have made it official. A lightning strike is responsible for causing a new wildfire that sparked west of Cedar City on Friday in the area of Comstock Road and Desert Mound. However, as of Sunday evening, the fire was they managed to get it pretty well contained. Multiple fire crews and law enforcement personnel responded. No structures were threatened. The fire is currently moving north up the ridgeline, and air, tanker, and firefighting craft are on the scene, assisting with suppression. They think they've just pretty well got it in hand. This is currently the largest recent incident caused by lightning in the area. There have been other numerous reported lightning-caused wildfires in that area. A 44-year-old man was convicted Friday of pushing his flaming car into a gully after it had gotten stuck, setting off one of California's largest ever wildfires. Judge Kristen Lucina determined after a 3-day trial that the man, Ronnie Stout, was guilty of arson for igniting the Park Fire in July of 2024, which burned across 429,603 acres in Northern California. destroyed hundreds of homes and other structures. No one was killed in the blaze, which was the largest ever to be set intentionally in California, and the fourth largest wildfire of any cause, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. The fire began in Chico in Butte County, about 150 miles northeast of San Francisco, and burned for 2 months across several counties before it was fully contained. Because Stout, who lived in Chico, previously was convicted of 2 serious felonies, robbery and child molestation, he is subject to California's 3 strikes law and faces a minimum of 25 years in prison and could be there for the rest of his life. Fast-moving wildfires have devoured fields, forests, and homes in France and Spain, forcing nearly 300,000 people to evacuate or take shelter as hundreds of firefighters race to stop the blazes approach on major cities like Madrid and Bordeaux. It is an unprecedented situation, unlike anything we have ever seen, said Madrid's regional president, Isabel Diaz Oyoso. About 30 fires are burning at the same time across France, and the country's Prime Minister, Sébastien Lecornu, said on social media, he said 1,400 firefighters, 1,500 military personnel, 1,700 security officers have been deployed trying to fight the fires back.
And it's only July. Like the dry weather, not just in Europe, as Bill's talking about, but here in the West, everything is so dry, and we're not even to August yet.
A person has died in Spain amid the fires. So far, there hasn't been a tremendous loss of life, but property has been burning for sure. It's just awful. A 22-year-old Grand County person facing murder, attempted murder, and felony discharge of a firearm after he shot at a residence over a year-long parking dispute. Nobody was injured in the shooting. Zane Beecher Mar Young, 22 years old, arrested and being held without bail. As investigators say, he was on federal probation at the time of the shooting. Grand County Sheriff's deputies claim that they were called to the residence for a reported shooting. When the deputies arrived, they contacted the homeowners who weren't injured in the shooting. Deputies also observed bullet holes in the residence and the garage and 2 vehicles. Apparently, when they were on their way to the site of the shooting, Moab officers spotted a man near the intersection of Spanish Trail and Spanish Valley walking toward a gas station. He was sweaty, winded, and out of place for the time of day. Officers, before they were able to turn their vehicles around to speak to him, he disappeared, but they finally found him. Apparently, he was upset about a parking situation.
I want to know more about this parking situation that would make you want to grab a gun and shoot things.
Exactly.
I just can't. I can't fathom it. I mean, they've been fighting over who can park where, and just stupid. ICE, immigration. A new report this week found that Immigration and Customs Enforcement has detained more than 500 babies and toddlers under the age of 3.
Worst of the worst?
Since Trump returned to the White House. The report, based on ICE data published earlier, had detailed stories of children and their parents held in ICE detention facilities that they described as lacking proper resources, proper food, and proper medical care.
What is the good that is being
None.
done with
Zero.
this? What
None.
is their possible
None.
justification?
Nothing. There is none.
for it?
None. There is none. There is none other than we don't want those brown people to replace us. That's what they.
How can
they're
you be
now
okay
starting to
with
say
this?
that out loud. They now say that out loud.
The replacement theory?
Yeah.
How can you be okay with this?
Well, and we were told they were going after the worst of the worst, right?
And everybody was in agreement with that.
Yeah.
There's nobody that thinks, yes, we would like more murderers and rapists in our country. Nobody would argue with you if that is what you were doing. But that is not what's happening.
That's not what they're doing. They're waiting outside of Home Depot to get people.
An appeals court on Saturday upheld a lower court ruling blocking key parts of an executive order from Trump to restrict voting by mail, the latest setback to his efforts to wrest control over elections. as Republicans try to protect slim congressional majorities in an unfriendly political environment. And Trump couldn't help but acknowledge how weird it was. What do we do here? He asked his kickoff speech at the White House Correspondents Association dinner. Is this supposed to be fun? Am I supposed to be serious? Am I supposed to be a comedian? The meandering speech he gave for the next hour inside the Waldorf Astoria was full of ad hominem attacks against his political enemies, scripted jokes that fell flat, and familiar refrains about the war against Iran and the construction of a White House ballroom. At various points, he was upset about the news media and warm towards the hundreds of journalists sitting around him in the ballroom 3 months after the annual dinner ended in chaos when a gunman burst through a security setup. But those cordial moments were fleeting and in some ways stranger than the ones in which he was hurling his usual invectives. He was just all over the place. I listened to a good portion of it, and it was like it was almost babbling.
Yeah, and he was just failing at every line, and then he would say, "Well, that one didn't work. Whoever wrote that one."
Yeah, who wrote this? Who wrote this? And finally, this: a maintenance worker in Wilmington, Illinois, spent several hours trapped inside a 130-foot-tall gas station sign after his lift malfunctioned Tuesday morning. The Wilmington Fire Protection District responded to the scene on Lorenzo Road. You know, it's right there off I-15 or 55. Standard fire ladders maxing out at 100 feet could not reach him. Authorities deployed a drone to maintain contact with the worker, who also signaled a thumbs up at a hovering news helicopter. A replacement boom was finally escorted from Joliet by Illinois State Police, and the man finally safely lowered to the ground after spending several hours trapped in the sign 130 feet off the ground. He declined medical treatment, was not seriously injured. There you go. All right, that's it.
Sports, weather, traffic.
This tweet this morning from the Washington Commanders simply says, "We're parting ways with tight end coach Ben Steele. The team will have no further comment at this time." Well, you got to dig deep on that. You can't just let that go. Apparently, Ben Steele, tight end coach for the Commanders, was arrested on June 7th and subsequently charged with DWI, refusing a blood test, obstructing, resisting arrest. He was let go by the team today.
Okay.
Speaking of ICE, authorities from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement deported a former NFL linebacker they said had a criminal history and was in the United States illegally. Daniel Adongo, 37, from Kenya, was arrested by Indiana law enforcement multiple times over the last 9 years, ICE says. The agency said he was convicted of criminal mischief along with damage in 2020 and sentenced to a year in jail. Adongo played for the Indianapolis Colts for 2 seasons, 2013, 2015. ICE said his visa expired earlier this year. He's a dangerous individual and a threat to the community.
Apparently he has some mental problems.
Yeah. But he's out now. Major League Baseball today. You've got the Mariners and the Rangers at 12:30. Diamondbacks and Pirates later today. Yankees and Phillies. Orioles and Tigers. Angel and Giants. Mariners. And who are the Mariners playing? They are playing the Rangers. Let's see. Guardians and Rays. They played yesterday. The Rays won 1-0. Pirates beat the Cubs yesterday 8-7. Braves over the Orioles 3-2. Royals beat the Tigers 5-4. White Sox 12. Astros 3.
Holy.
Brewers 11. Rockies 2. Let's see. Angels 4 over the Giants 3. Reds beat the Cardinals 5-3. Twins 11. Athletics 8. Mets 8 over the Dodgers 3. Padres 5 beat the Marlins 3. And looks like that is about it.
And Tony Romo got a DUI.
He did, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Sports crime,
Sports
DUIs.
crime.
Weather, we have a heat advisory in effect. 100 expected today. We stay in the hundreds and sometimes even way over that. Looks like by Saturday we could be up to 106 for high. It's just hot and getting hotter, I'm afraid. Traffic, we have, let's see, crash westbound I-80. This is North Temple, milepost 117, off to the left shoulder. Crash southbound I-15 in Provo, milepost 261. And I'm going to check our message stream, see if anybody sent anything in via text. We had a earlier report of a free grill on the road. We need an update on that. Let's see. Nothing coming in there, but you can always let us know via text at 33986. At Progressive Primary Care, members can text their doctor anytime, 24/7, not just make phone calls during office hours. Experience healthcare on your schedule at progressiveprimary.care today.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a short break. We will be back with some geek news and then, of course, the Boner recap game just after 9 o'clock. Stand by for all of that.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Should we get to these emails of interest?
Email of interest.
This is a short one, and it's for Katie. It says, I haven't been able to listen lately. Who is this from? Gabrielle. I haven't been able to listen too much lately, but because of my work. So I don't know if Katie knows about this. Mother's Animal Cookies. You know, the Mother brand cookies.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They do animal cookies. And
I love those.
They do frosted ones, and they do grams. They now come in dinosaurs. They have frosted dinosaur
Dinosaur
cookies.
cookie alert, Katie.
There you go.
They're at they have them at Harmon, she said. So that's for you, Katie. Dinosaur, Mother's Dinosaur. I can't eat those very much, though. If you eat several of them, it sort of makes me sick. They're so sweet. And then this one says, hey, guys, I used to listen to you a lot in high school back in 2005 through 2008. Those were the Bush years. And I really enjoyed having you guys explain the news to me. I'm now 35 years old. I live in the Baltimore, D.C. area.
Be more.
Yeah. I love it here. We have been so devastated by this administration's pure evilness, though.
I'm sure.
I have been losing sleep, and I have been losing weight because of it. So I've turned back to you guys for comfort. I've been enjoying all of, especially Big Boy News. It's been really warm and familiar. You know, it's like Grandma's soup, but silly and edgy.
Edgy soup.
Yeah. What you guys do matters. Community. Oh, I meant to look this up. It says community is praxis. Praxis. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Praxis is a Klingon moon.
I don't know. Community is praxis. Salt Lake City is a better city because of you guys. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Praxis is, let's see.
Love Andy.
The process by which a theory, lesson, or skill is enacted, embodied, realized, applied, or put into practice. Praxis may also refer to the act of engaging, applying, exercising, realizing, or practicing ideas.
So community is praxis. The community that we have here.
Yeah.
The radio
is engaging.
listeners engaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
Oh, and Berg is right to correct me. It was a Klingon moon. It exploded.
Oh.
Excuse me. That was
Excuse
fast.
me.
Really?
Thank
that
you,
was
Berg.
really fast.
I should have realized that.
All right. So anyway, those are the emails of interest. Thank you, Andy. And there was another email that I'm going to have to respond to. It was kind of sad because it's somebody who said, I miss hearing Sister Dottie Dixon. Why isn't she on the air anymore?
No.
It's someone who
didn't hear
who didn't know that our dear friend Charles died. What has it been? A couple of years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creator of Sister Dottie Dixon.
Maybe we can find an old. Well, we usually do around Pride time. We find some old Sister Dottie
we do.
to play.
And we're coming up on that time, aren't we?
June, yeah, usually.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your emails of interest. All right. It's 8:47. Is this a sponsored feature?
Yeah, it's our friends at Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
All right. Well, it was San Diego Comic-Con this weekend.
Yeah.
Usually a lot of big geek news comes out of it, and there is. So much that I won't get to it all here.
Okay.
But I've got the highlights, essentially, the big news. First of all, on Friday, DC Comics took the stage in Hall H and premiered the last trailer for the Green Lantern TV series on HBO Max. It's called Lanterns.
Okay.
And Aaron Pierre, who is he plays John Stewart, the young Green Lantern in training. He apparently won the hall over. He was very, very charming. So this is our first big look at it.
It's time to get up, Junior.
It's Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler is the veteran Lantern, Hal Jordan.
No, I'm just being trained. All right, new lesson. Take the ring. You fly.
Just fly.
I'm sorry. Fly, please. What's that?
You're the backup quarterback.
For now.
From the clip shown, a lot of the drama is wrung from the tension between these two.
Okay.
Stewart angling to wear the ring that the space cops wield.
We're here.
And Hal Jordan not willing to accept that the man he's trading is not his backup, but his replacement.
He has a feeling.
I think this is more than just a feeling.
This is a threat no one's ever seen before.
What do you know about manhunters?
And that's another big drop
Where'd you hear that word?
in that one. Because I immediately thought it was Martian Manhunter they're talking about, because
in the galaxy.
he can change shapes.
Okay.
It could take the form of any species.
But apparently there's a different race of manhunters as well as Martian Man.
He's gonna send an army
So it could be one or both. I don't know.
to put you down.
Two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery with cosmic ties, investigating a murder in American heartland.
The ring's always been mine.
But we also got to look at Sinestro, who is the big bad of the Green Lantern universe.
Sinestro.
You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Hal?
No.
Let's say what he actually is.
My replacement.
So August 16th on HBO is when that premieres.
In brightest day. In blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
There you go. It's the pledge. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming. Another thing we got to look at was Prime Video's live-action sequel to yet another Blade Runner. This is Blade Runner 2099.
Okay.
So this is what they revealed at Comic-Con. It's been in the works for about 5 years now.
We already fought a war. We lost. Replicants. They keep taking it all away. How much longer? Until we have nothing. Until we are nothing.
So it's Michelle Yeoh and Hunter Schafer as co-leads. And it's 50 years after the events of Blade Runner 2049, which is Another secret. Los Angeles has been reborn, just not by humanity.
The world forever fights to come back.
Cora, a fugitive in a final bid to stop running, takes on one last identity, a Blade Runner. Forced to partner with Olwen, a replicant days from dying, she hunts down a runaway hiding a truth that could collapse their fragile city. And if Jimmy Martin were here, he'd write a college paper about this. November 25th, 2026.
Michelle Yeoh is 63 years old.
And looks great.
Looks great, and
Yeah.
my guess is she has some action things to do. In
Yes, yeah, and she was at Comic-Con as well. Some other news that we got. Something that I have been saying that they need to do for quite some time now, and that is recast Black Panther.
Yeah.
Because that needs to go on, so...
He's too important to the
Yeah.
Marvel universe to, not have him there. So they have recast him. We're getting Black Panther 3. They're working on it. They're shooting for a 2028 Christmas time release. Ryan Coogler is there, and he's going to direct. And the person that they have cast is David Johnson. Now, if you saw the Alien Romulus or The Long Walk,
Okay, I saw The Long Walk.
he's one of the last two kids
Okay.
that survived, and just a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
But he will be playing T'Challa's son.
So not recasting T'Challa.
Not recasting T'Challa, but his son.
Okay.
Because at the end of Wakanda Forever, we found out that Lupita Nyong'o has had a baby with T'Challa.
Okay.
So there you go. That's going to come about a year after Secret Wars. Now, they showed more footage of Avengers Doomsday, and of course they're keeping that stuff hidden away. But some of our spies that were in Hall H told us what the footage is. Starts with the scene of Dr. Doom in full costume sitting on a golden throne, as he is known to do. The ground is pulsing with green energy. And Sue Storm says, Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different. Then everything he loved was taken from him. And it shows him in front of a painting that you see from the poster. I knew he was lost, but I didn't realize he was broken. And we see him giving a speech to most of the heroes that are in the room. Then we fly over what looks like a completely destroyed city. Reed Richards asks in a horrified tone, Victor, did you do this? And we see shots of several characters, including a crying Magneto, Charles Xavier, Steve Rogers with a baby, and others. And Victor says, all of you have lived storied lives, and now you must give them back. We watch Victor jump out of a building, fly down to the ground, nailing the superhero landing, the tradition. Thor is there, jumps at Doom, swinging his axe Stormbreaker at him. And he says, I swear you'll beg for hell when I'm through with you, says Thor. Victor stops him with a finger. And Thor keeps pushing and pushing, but nothing happens. Victor then flicks him back, just with a wave of his hand. And Victor says, hell answers to me. And then a bunch of Sentinel robots rise out of the ground around him. So that's the secret footage that we got in Hall H. Also, the big announcement was, Ryan Gosling has been working on this Star Wars movie.
Right.
Called Star Wars Starfighter. It's adjacent to Marvel. And he's always said, I'd like to play the Ghost Rider.
Tell me who Ghost Rider is.
It's Nicolas Cage.
It was Nicolas Cage. Johnny Blaze was created by Gary Friedrich and Mike Klug. First appeared in 1972's Marvel Spotlight #5. A year later, the character received his own series. Blaze is a stunt motorcycle driver who, in a deal made with the devil, is bonded with a demon named Zarathos and becomes a flaming, skull-headed, fiery motorcycle-riding spirit of vengeance.
Like I said, Nicolas Cage.
Now, Nicolas Cage starred as Blaze in 2 Ghost Rider movies, 2007, 2011. Interesting, in 2007's Ghost Rider, Ryan Gosling's wife,
Ava Mendes,
was the love interest in that one.
Oh.
But it was announced that he said, I've always wanted to play Ghost Rider. Kevin Feige happened to come and visit me on the set of Starfighter. And he and Sean Levy is directing it. And he says, hey, listen, Sean and I have an idea. And apparently it was just that easy. Kevin Feige said, sure, let's make it happen.
Didn't I hear, though, that Nicolas Cage said, you'll have to fight me first. You want to play it.
But he said, it's a character I've wanted to play for a long time. So Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider, coming eventually. I hope that they don't screw it up like they did Blade. You know, where Mahershala Ali called up Kevin Feige and said, I want to play Blade. And he said, sure. Right after he won the Oscar.
Yeah.
You know? And then nothing happened.
Yeah.
So. And don't forget, Gabrielle Luna also played Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Crash northbound I-15 139th South in Draper, off to the right shoulder. Disabled vehicle southbound I-15 66 South in Midvale, right shoulder affected there. Crash westbound I-80 North Temple in Salt Lake, left shoulder there. And I think that is it. Nobody sent anything in via text for a bit, but you can always let us know what you're seeing on the roads. We sure appreciate it when you do. 33986.
All right, we're going to take a break, play a song for you. After the song, it's the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, it was really close today, so I would cheat if I were you. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, July 27, 2026. Click on there. The correct answer will be revealed. And what is our prize?
Our prize is tickets to Interpol with special guest Youth Lagoon, Tuesday, August 4th at Red Butte.
You get those Interpol tickets. All you have to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning, 877-602-9696. And, of course, we encourage you to cheat at x96.com. Find the answer there. 877-602-9696.
Join me.
So, speaking of TV, I was feeling really down yesterday, and most of this week I felt just kind of down and out of it. And I thought, I need some comfort from a TV show. And I thought, oh, damn, you know that Joe Pera show? Joe Pera Talks with You. The first season of that was it was so gentle and so nice. I thought, I wonder, and lo and behold, I didn't know, but there's now a second season of it available. So I sat down and I watched a couple of episodes. I cannot recommend this show highly enough. It's I think each episode is 15 minutes long, something like that. The first one, Joe Pera talks with you about beans, and he builds a bean arch.
A bean arch?
So it's this, and he goes through it and how he does it, and he built this big wire frame that's an archway, and then he's planting beans at the bottom so that they'll climb up all over the archway.
Beanstalk. He's working on a beanstalk.
Gene, it's a bean arch. Specifically, Joe Pera. It's a bean arch. And he said, I don't know how tall I'll make it. Maybe I'll make it tall, just so the beans are dangling down and you can just barely reach them. It's just so comforting. And
you
so
feel better
sweet.
now after
I do.
watching? Okay.
It is so sweet. And I watched 2 of them. And I thought, no, I'm not going to watch anymore because I want to watch them. My wife was not around last night. She was off doing roller derby. And so I'm going to rewatch them. They're just, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's on Cartoon. Is this
Adult Swim is where I watch it.
Yeah, Adult
Right
Swim.
over there.
Hey, Joe. Please don't come over here.
Okay. I'd invite you to join us, Joe. But as you know, each breakfast crew has a delicate balance. Each individual brings something unique to the table, and that makes for great conversation.
I understand.
Let me introduce you around to the boys. There's Jack, our political junkie.
Joe, did you know that 93% of Americans don't approve of murder?
Then there's Jeff, our sports guy.
I missed my son's graduation to watch the U.S. Open on TV.
Timbrick, he's our Joe Pesci type ballbuster.
So, Joe, how old are you? Your face tells me you're 10, but your bald spot tells me you're 63. So what is it?
It's just that was from the first season, The Breakfast. Joe Pera talks to you about breakfast.
And where is this?
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim. It's a cartoon
And I
network.
just find it. I just find it on demand. And it's great. It is a great show. Such a sweet, gentle, wonderful guy. Joe Pera.
It's a shame that we couldn't find a place for them before now, but I have learned that people mostly want to watch shows about people, so I tried to respect that. Someday, though, I'll make a program with only trees. Maybe even start my own network. Tree TV. No people, just trees.
It's Joe.
Maybe every now and then we'd show an NBA game. That's it.
That's it.
I can't be the only one who preferred to watch Old Chico, a 9,000-year-old spruce, after reading the news. The downside is that my network won't provide much opportunity for human actors. But as we reassess what is essential, I wonder if actors are. Well, there are definitely two. Ed Harris and Elizabeth Hurley. Last week, I watched Austin Powers for the first time in 10 years, and it holds up very well. A complete send-up of spy films, and one of the things that makes me laugh most. And Elizabeth Hurley is the perfect straight man to Austin Powers. She's one of the few people who can rein him in, and that is no small feat. Can you imagine if it were only Austin Powers? It would be chaos. A town where all the stoplights are green. Fun to imagine, but in real life, fatal. Also, she's one of the only people in the movie not played by Austin Powers. It's just too bad that in the second film, she turned out to be a fembot.
It's true.
It was distressing to me and made dating hard for a long time.
Dating hard.
Not the robot part. Just imagine falling for someone who then tried to kill you. But instead of going down that path,
It's
why don't I give her...
he has a
Is
girlfriend in this second season now. He's a school teacher, a middle school teacher, choir and band. I think is what he teaches. The choir.
So is this like voiceover, just scenery,
No.
or do you see him
Well,
talk?
this
He's
is-
just-
Oh no.
Oh.
This one is. This is an Adult Swim special called Relaxing Old Footage with Joe Pera.
Yeah, that's
And it's just stock footage of forests and things like that with him talking. He is a stand-up. That is a character. I hate to break it to you, Bill.
Yeah. No, and I've seen him do some stand-up, and he does his stand-up as that same character.
He does the character.
But he has all of these wonderful non-actor actors in Joe Pera Talks with You, like those people in the Breakfast
On
Club.
Valentine's Day, a lot of people will wear red to be festive, but I instead wear black out of respect for all the ladies' hearts I've broken with this smile.
That's his stand-up.
Anyway.
And you'll love it. He's just it's slow and soothing and really funny.
Yep.
still are a lot very wealthy farmers up there.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Still a bunch of mink ranches.
K&J Fur Farm.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Black's Mink Farm in Colville.
Mm-hmm.
The Baum Farm in Lehigh.
Yeah, they had some years ago. They were in the news because there were animal rights folks, radical animal rights folks, were sabotaging them.
This is Dateline Morgan. Utah's mink farming industry has reached a milestone with pelt production dropping below 100,000 for the first time in 50 years, a steep 90% decline.
90%.
Despite the dramatic drop, Utah remains the nation's second largest mink producing state, trailing only Wisconsin. Huh. Who knew?
I did.
I mean, you did, I guess. But
I don't know how I knew that, but it just I remember hearing Morgan County being the wealthiest county. Maybe it still is. Just Google what's the wealthiest county.
I think it's Summit County, but
that probably is true.
Yeah.
But Morgan used to be. Anyway, we're supposed to do something else here, right?
It's the Boner recap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess do we have somebody who wants to?
That's why Marie is calling it.
Marie,
Hello.
how are you?
Hello.
Hi, I'm good.
Marie.
Marie, you must want to win these Interpol tickets coming to town with special guest Youth Lagoon Tuesday, August 4th.
Is that what you want?
This is true.
She can't deny it.
You fessed up, haven't you, Marie?
Yes.
Marie, I just keep thinking there's this song, Marie, the dawn is breaking. Marie, my heart is aching. Only for you. I can't remember who did it, though. Anyway, that's beside the matter. We should get to business here, shouldn't we? Did you hear the Boner candidates earlier?
Here and there.
Here and there. In passing.
You little liar, you. You just cheated,
hey.
didn't you? You cheated.
We encourage it. It's
That's
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll read
the radio was on.
Okay. Well, okay.
That's all we care about, really.
Yeah. You don't have to pay attention. Just turn the radio on. All right. Boner candidate number one was his congregation might have suspected something when the pastor started wearing a $48,000 watch. Louisiana pastor Dale Sanders found guilty of a 25-count indictment charging him with essentially embezzling money, stealing over $340,000 from two churches that he was the pastor at to fund his gambling and personal expenses, including a $48,000 watch. Boner candidate number two, that itch had to be scratched. A video of a woman in a maroon long-sleeve shirt scratching her foot, which appears to be covered with some sort of fungus, with a fork while eating in a public dining area on a Carnival cruise ship. Yuck. Carnival Cruise Lines responded to that viral video saying, we can confirm that forks are intended for food, not foot care. We became aware of the situation. We quickly addressed it with the guest in question and removed the fork from service. That was Boner candidate number two. And then Boner candidate number three, 13 little baby zombies. Some kid at a YMCA camp, some kid brought some chocolates with him or her to the camp and started handing them out to all of the other little campers there, 13, 14-year-old campers. And these chocolates were laced with magic mushrooms, hallucinogens. And every 13 kids in the camp, and 13 of them are like just tripping out of their minds. Not a good situation. So those were the three candidates. Marie, who was the winner?
The hearing of number two greatly disturbs me, but I believe it was number one.
You believe correctly. By just a couple of votes, they were all very closely bunched there.
Close voting today.
Yeah, very close voting. So congratulations, Marie. You've got that prize, and we hope you have a good time. Say thank you.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hang on.
Hang on the line.
I don't know why people don't just say, well, thank you. There's always this pause, like, well, what am I supposed to do now?
If you've never called in to win on a radio show, you might not know what you're supposed to do. You know, Bill, we do it all day, every day, but they don't know.
So you don't, even though you're on the phone with somebody and they say, congratulations, we're glad you won those tickets. you can't think of saying, "Thank you."
I mean, I'm just
Has
saying, give
nothing
them
to-
a break because they don't know how this works necessarily.
Common
give them a break.
common courtesy on the radio or off the radio seems to me to be the same thing.
We don't have that anymore.
Well, that's true. I'm on a one-man campaign to bring back common courtesy.
Really?
Say thank you when you are given
Okay,
something for
thank you.
free. Say thank you, or so's your old man. Say that. I don't care. Congratulations, you've won those tickets. Yeah, so's your old man.
So's your old man.
Say that.
You and the horse you rode in on that.
Yeah, just say either. Yeah, congratulations on. That's what I want people to do from now on. Say, there you go. You've won the prize. Yeah, so's your old man.
I know you are, but what am I?
Same to you, but more of it.
Wealthiest zip code, Park City, as you might imagine.
Yeah.
Then Alpine, then Midway. Yeah, Morgan not
up there.
Not up there anymore.
Well, that's because the mink farming has fallen off. I don't know. I wonder how they ever got into that, particularly in Morgan.
Why that would be a
Yeah.
place where that would happen?
Yeah, I don't.
Says luxury brands like Prada, Gucci, Versace have adopted fur-free policies. Department stores have also stopped selling fur products.
You know, another kind of weird little thing that I found out. I think it's Milford, where they have all those pig farms. But they used to be famous, and I think there's still a big mushroom industry there. And Doug, our promotions guy, his grandfather started it.
Really?
Yeah, this mushroom farming in I think it's Milford, and I think it's still there. But it was very successful.
I just remember up the street from us in Salem, where I grew up, the Hanks family had a mink farm.
Really?
And it was just a small one and he got into it because he heard you could make money. But then the stink got so bad.
Yeah.
And all the neighbors started complaining, saying, "Oh God, it just smells awful." And he finally shut it down or sold it or something.
My mom has a mink coat that was like her grandmother's. It's like old.
Yeah.
It's cool, and you don't feel so bad about it because it's like,
It's
80
old.
years old or something. But it's
My grandmother had a fox stole, and it's like a wrap goes over your shoulders
the head?
With the head, and
Ew.
the head would clamp onto the other to hold the other part
yeah,
of the.
that's so weird that people used to wear that.
Yeah, she
way.
used to wear that. It's a dead fox around your shoulders.
Oh, but it's so soft.
And it's warm. It's comfy. Oh, it's Fillmore in Millard County, where the mushrooms are. And there's still a big mushroom industry there, apparently. Mountain View Mushrooms in Fillmore. Oh, no, it closed after 50 years in business. The farm cited low yields and aging equipment. I kind of feel that way, too.
Yeah.
You got low yield
I've got
and
low
aging
yields
equipment.
and aging equipment. Yeah, so's your old man.
Of course, guy in the chat room found a picture of a fox stole.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
They're
just
so
it's
weird.
just essentially a dead fox around your neck.
Yeah, it was very
Tail
strange.
and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the mouth, kind of. There's a clasp under where the head of the fox is.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back, short break, and we'll get some big boy news and a Pinuendo coming up. Stand by. Who's ready for a good...
I was thinking about shoelaces. Somebody mentioned shoelaces earlier.
Yeah, he says that they're too long.
Yeah, and I was before that even. I was thinking about shoelaces because I remember when I was a kid, it seems like shoelaces would always break. At a certain point, you'd be tying your shoes and a shoelace would break, and so you'd have to replace them. sometimes if you didn't have a replacement, you'd have to knot it together,
Mm-hmm.
and then remember doing that? Shoelaces never break anymore.
It's technology.
I know, it's amazing.
The shoelace technology
Better
is
material.
greatly improved.
Like the shoelaces on the shoes I'm wearing now, as a matter of fact, are extra special because I noticed when I go to tie them, there's a sort of a coarseness to the surface of them, and that makes it even easier to tie it tighter. You know what I mean? There's more
grips.
Yeah, the two pieces of shoelace grip together. I don't remember. I don't know why I started thinking about that. Because it was easier to tie these shoes, and then I thought, geez, I haven't had to replace a shoelace in decades. It seems like. Yeah, when I was a little kid, though, they were just made out of,
Another thing that's different is that companies pre-lace your shoes now.
Yes.
You used to just buy the shoe, and the laces were kind of tied to one of the eye holes, but
yeah, or tucked
but
in,
not
in
pre-laced.
the inside or something.
Yeah, tucked inside.
That's
Kids
right.
these
I forgot
days
that.
aren't learning how to lace up shoes.
I think about all the time I wasted lacing shoes.
Now, did you ever see those? I had a pair of these shoes. They didn't have shoelaces. They had like a lever that
I remember
that you pull down and it pulled the shoe together
I had
and locked.
I had galoshes that did that.
I had a pair of shoes that did that. Just one big lever on the front.
Lever.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to some big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
Box Elder County is being asked to take on the risks of a massive Stratos data center. Well, the developer gets special treatment. Stewardship Utah is working to stop the project because decisions this big should include the people who live here. Learn more at stewardshiputah.org/X96.
And never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Sammy Hagar is extending an olive branch to David Lee Roth after that means he wants to make peace. After the Van Halen icon canceled most of his upcoming tour dates.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here and canceled.
And I'm wondering if he canceled most of his upcoming dates because not enough tickets were sold. It doesn't say here.
Or he might be having some
I'd like to know.
Health problems.
Roth, who announced the tour in January, quietly removed shows in Colorado, Iowa, Kentucky, Illinois from his website. He's not publicly addressed the cancellations. His only confirmed remaining date is the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally on August 7th. Sammy Hagar responded with a heartfelt video on X saying, "I hope you are well. I hope there's not a physical problem." And then he invited David Lee Roth to guest at his Las Vegas residency in September.
It was very
Come
nice
on,
of
join
him.
us. Sing a couple of songs. MC the damn show, Hagar said.
Not going to happen.
I don't think
Unless
so.
it's all about Dave, it's not going to happen.
But nice of Sammy to offer.
Yep.
And I think he'd follow through on it. I think he'd say, yeah, come on out. Well,
Jason Alexander, former Seinfeld actor, shared an apology last week for his participation in a comedy sketch that sexualized the actress Courtney Stodden more than a decade ago when she was 17. In the 2012 sketch published by the defunct comedy website Funny or Die, Jason Alexander played a quack life coach who rubs a phone against Stodden's breasts, purporting to measure the quality of her heart. Later in the sketch, Alexander's character sits himself between Stodden and her husband at the time. You remember that? The actor Doug Hutchison?
Yeah. This
who
was
like,
all a long time
who was
ago.
like 55 years older than she was or something. Looking back at the comedy sketch in which Ms. Stodden and I participated in 2012, I completely agree. It was inappropriate and I truly regret it, Alexander said in a statement published by TMZ. But more importantly, I'm deeply sorry for any harm or distress it might have caused Ms. Stodden. I offer my sincerest apologies. Stodden initially gained media attention for her marriage in 2011 at 16 to Hutchison, who was then 51. The couple discussed their relationship and age gap in news interviews and television shows. They were everywhere, including couples therapy and Celebrity Big Brother. They divorced in 2020. Stodden said in a statement on Wednesday that she appreciated the public apology, but she added, "People keep asking me if he's apologized privately, and he hasn't. A private apology would be meaningful, but meaningful action would be even more powerful, such as supporting a current California state bill to end child marriage." On Monday, Stodden had shared a post on Instagram criticizing Jason Alexander for his involvement in the sketch, noting that he was credited as one of the writers. "I don't see comedy," she wrote. "I see a 17-year-old girl whose body became part of an adult joke." In recent years, she's spoken out about her treatment by adults when she was a minor. Let's see. So who is this guy that Emma Roberts married?
Yeah, who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
Are you hoping he's worthy of her?
His name is Cody John. And like Roberts, John is in the entertainment industry.
Oh.
Though he's still pretty new to the scene, with his first role, he's an actor, being in 2018. He has appeared in various notable shows, including Hulu's Wu-Tang and American Saga and CW's In the Dark. He was, so he's an actor. That's who he is. And not an actor of her stature, but an actor. Anyway.
So she has more money? Is that what you're getting at?
Or maybe more talent, or both. I don't know. Princess Eleanor of Belgium. She's 18 years old, and she's announced her college plans. She's taking a different path from her older siblings. The 18-year-old princess, the youngest child of King Philip and Queen Matilda, is set to study liberal arts and sciences at University College Utrecht in the Netherlands. Starting in September, over the course of her 3-year program, Eleanor will design her own curriculum by selecting courses from the humanities, social sciences, and sciences in order to earn a Bachelor of Science degree or Bachelor of Arts degree. It's a departure from the secondary school pursuits of her older siblings, who all chose different paths. I don't know why this is a story.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you're doing this.
I was wondering where you were going with this.
Well, I'm just wondering why. There's a whole thing here about what schools her older siblings went to, what they studied, where, in what countries.
This tells me that Bill's algorithm, he reads a lot of royal news.
That's true.
That's why you get sent those.
I try to keep it to myself.
Well, it comes out when that shows up in your news feed. All my news feed is mostly golden retriever content.
Dylan Mulvaney has spoken out after Donald Trump invoked her name while taking aim at CNN anchor Caitlin Collins at the White House Correspondents' Dinner last week. Donald brought up both Mulvaney and Collins during his speech on Friday, prompting Mulvaney to respond with an Instagram video in which she thanked him for reminding her that she's more powerful than I even knew. She said, I'm more powerful than I even knew. In his speech, Trump addressed Caitlin Collins, the reporter, who had just been on stage to accept an award for her coverage of his administration in 2025, congratulating her before saying she shouldn't have been given the award. Trump criticized again her facial expressions.
And gave her the "you should smile more."
Telling her to just smile before comparing her to Dylan Mulvaney and alluding to Dylan Mulvaney's 2023 collaboration with Bud Light, which prompted a conservative boycott and a decline in the brand's sales.
It's so surreal at that Correspondents' Dinner because, Trump gave that hour-long, not funny speech. And then the awards that were given were for things like And the award goes to the Washington Post for the birthday card to Jeffrey Epstein story.
Yeah.
And the award goes to
It's kind of surreal, isn't it?
Getty.
The
Was
picture.
it Getty Images or
Yeah.
whoever did the picture where remember the man passed out in the Oval Office and everybody's like rushing to help him and Trump's just kind of standing there rolling his eyes. He had to sit there and watch these journalists win awards for the horrible things that he has done.
He doesn't care. Well, you'll be happy to know that Kelly Ripa is on the mend after undergoing painful gum graft surgery.
What?
Okay. I'm
Gum graft?
I'm happy to know that.
At the top, yeah. At the top of Live with Kelly and Mark on July 27th, Mark Consuelos, that's her hubby, explained why his wife and co-host were absent. His wife and co-host, so both of them were absent. No, that's the same person. From the syndicated talk show, revealing she was recovering from dental procedure and was under a doctor's strict orders to not speak until she heals. Kelly sends her love, Consuelo said, as he welcomed co-host Kevin Jonas. Kelly had a little bit, well, it's not a little, she had gum graft surgery. A gum graft is a common periodontal procedure used to treat receding or thinning gums by transferring healthy gum
she doesn't
tissue
eat anything.
to cover to expose. And she smiles too much.
She needs to eat something.
Yeah, she smiles too much.
Apparently, that's a very painful surgery.
Well, because where do you get it from?
You get it from dead people. I don't know.
I
Let me see if it says here.
Yeah, I would think.
Where do you get the gum?
I think you might get it. It's cadaver gum, I think. I don't know. It doesn't say. Let's see. Box office. We know Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, $87 million. Second North American weekend. The blockbuster film starring Matt Damon as Odysseus has now grossed $286.4 million domestically, $639.6 million worldwide, and it's just getting started. Disney's Moana and Toy Story 5 captured second and third place with $10.5 million and $10 million respectively. Then Minions and Monsters and Hadestown the Musical, a filmed version of the Tony-winning Broadway hit, which I think I read that it's most of the original cast from Hadestown, which apparently is great.
Gum grafting surgery, repairing receding gums by taking healthy tissue, usually from the roof of your mouth.
Of your own mouth.
Which no wonder you can't talk, because
sounds terrible. Billy Joe Armstrong has turned two pillars of his Green Day sound into new signature gear. He's announced a limited edition Radiant Red Epiphone Billy Joe Armstrong Les Paul Jr., along with his first artist signature amplifier with Marshall. Both releases nod to the stripped-down, high-impact guitar tone he has used across decades of Green Day songs, from the band's 1994 breakthrough Dookie through the more recent Stadium scale era. So he still uses just a very, spare system of amplification and all of that. And that'll do it.
All right. Weather?
So heat advisory in effect for the foreseeable future, because 100 today, we're going to be in triple digits most of the week, even hotter as the week goes on. We could be up to 106 by Saturday. Kind of a tiny bit of a chance of some of those afternoon thunderstorms that crop up once in a while, but mostly just hot. Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Listen to...
Claps. Claps. Spell it with me now. C-L-A-P-S. Claps. And now we'll use it in some dialogue, starring as our two Utah men, LeVar and LeGrand. We join the boys now at the Ward Cultural Hall as they take in a revival of the great theatrical production Saturday's Warrior. As the show nears its climax, LeGrand R. Dunn becomes highly emotional. Again, the word is claps. Let's listen.
Oh, this is such an uplifting show, LeVar. And this is the most uplifting moment in the whole Saturday's Warrior production.
I have to admit, LeGrand, I too am stirred. That girl who plays Julie Flinders has a way about her. She's a nice-looking young woman. I am stirred.
Oh, she found her true spiritual mate. And they're going to have a wonderful life together, and they'll have a big brood of kids, too. No abortions for them. Oh, that evil Mac, that son of perdition, he'll never have influence on them.
Girl like that you wouldn't mind having an influence on, though.
I have never experienced a theatrical moment like this before, LeVar. I think I'm having some palpitations.
I, too, am experiencing some palpitations, LeGrand. I wonder if the girl playing Julie's single.
I'm feeling faint, LeVar.
LeGrand?
Everything's going to gray.
You okay?
I think I'm gonna collapse. Oh, I'm gonna collapse. Help! Catch me, LeVar. I'm gonna collapse.
LeGrand, get up. You're embarrassing me. Wake up. Oh, my heck, he's out cold. Somebody call a paramedic! Is there a doctor in the house? Anybody know CPR? My friend LeGrand said he's going to collapse, and he did! He collapsed! Somebody help! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, LeVar, get help. Don't let me pass through the veil to the other side.
Oh, you just fainted, puss boy.
All right, let's get the theme music going and
it's
get Elena.
Elena from Nightingale College.
Yeah,
There
Elena.
she is.
There. Hi, Elena.
Hello, hello.
How are you
happy
today?
To be with you on a Monday.
This is a different day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
let's make the most of it then, shall we?
Absolutely. I love that attitude.
All right. You're going to talk about the nervous system.
We're going to talk a little bit about the nervous system.
Right.
Yes, this is a really hot topic right now in health and wellness. And so I wanted to just share some kind of basics about the nervous system.
Okay.
Alrighty. So first and foremost, if you are shifting between different states of calm, fight and flight, and freeze, shut down, those kinds of things, your nervous system is not broken. It is built to shift. So all of those different states, they serve different purposes, and we can use them for the things that we do in our daily lives.
Well, it's really unfortunate for me because I feel all of those things at the same time.
Just all at once.
All at once, yeah. It's really,
It must be very overwhelming.
it is very unsettling.
But when I'm stressed, how can that be a good thing when I'm stressed?
You know, it is a signal to your body to take action. And some of these stress signals don't serve us quite as well as they used to. You know, we're not necessarily running away from predators. We're getting a stressful email or having a difficult conversation. And so as long as we can kind of move out of that energy eventually, it is okay that we feel that heightened state, that added energy. And it can be really beneficial if, like, you're driving and all of a sudden a car pulls out in front of you. You need that increased energy to be able to brake really quickly or swerve out of the way, those kinds of things.
I guess that makes sense.
Although
yeah.
I'm completely convinced that there are things out there who want to eat me. So
lions
There
are
might
stalking
be,
you
you
all
know?
the time.
Okay, let's move on to the goal is not to stay calm forever.
Yes. A lot of times when we think about nervous system regulation, we think, okay, I just got to get calm. I got to get calm. But we want to have a flexible nervous system. If we are playing a sport, if we're doing a workout, we want to be in a higher state of energy. If we're winding down at night, we of course want to be in that more calm state.
Yeah.
So just know that it's more like waves of the ocean. It rises, it pulls back, it comes in and out.
I think that's very good advice. That's I'm so calm right now. I don't know if I can go on.
You take a nap. We'll handle it from here.
The next one, it says, you can send your brain a signal of safety through your body. What does that mean?
Yes. So if you do find yourself in an elevated, stressed out state and you would like to be in a more calm place, there's lots of things that you can actually do. So a slow exhale. So exhaling for longer than you're inhaling. You can splash cold water on your face or hold an ice cube in your hand, or even humming and singing can help to kind of calm the body down. It sends signals of safety to your nervous system. Let your body know that you're not actually running away from that lion that might be stalking you.
I wash my face every morning with cold water. A little bit of Cetaphil soap and then plenty of cold water. And it just kind of wakes me up finally.
I like what you've said here, Elena. You don't have to think your way out of stress. You can breathe your way out of it. Because sometimes that makes sense. Trying to think your way out of it would make you more stressed, I guess.
Are you riding a horse, Elena?
I am sitting outside and a horse just passed me. I'm so
Wow.
sorry.
That was nice.
It was kind of amazing. I thought, geez, she's on horseback. That's amazing.
That would be so fun. Oh my gosh, if I could multitask like that.
Anyway, coping. Let's talk about that. Coping
Yeah.
with stress, I guess.
Yes. So there's no single right way to cope. The thing that works the best for you is the method that you should use. So we talked about the cold water, humming, slow exhales, even things like moving your body, going to therapy, journaling, or sometimes use with care, just simple distraction can be really helpful.
Yeah. That's right. And then finally, your calm or your stress, this is true, rubs off on the people around you. Like whenever I'm around Gina, I'm sleepy.
She just puts you in such a calm mood.
Yeah, that's
is that
what
a
it is.
compliment or an insult? I'm not sure.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay, good.
You would. But it really does affect the people around you. And you find that in family interactions.
Yeah.
If
yeah, absolutely.
there used to be a sign in my mother's house that says, "If Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy."
And it's so true. The way that you are feeling, it really impacts the people around you. And you, like you're saying, you've noticed this with people around you. If someone is stressed or happy or sad or whatever it might be. And that's part of our survival mechanism, is to kind of align with the people around us. So we can really use that knowledge to be calm and have good energy and give that to the people we love.
Yeah. Horseback riding is a good way to calm down, too.
I think
understand.
so, yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
there he goes again. All right. Elena, if people want to find out more about the nervous system and how to recognize what's going on, what do they do?
Yeah. You can learn more about this as well as Nightingale's amazing programs by visiting nightingales.edu.
All right, Elena, we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Bye. It was very strange. That horse, I thought, What? Is that a horse? It sounded
It's
just
soothing
like
to
that.
me. It's
Oh, this is coconuts.
Is it?
from Monty Python.
Yep. All right. We will take a short break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up after these. Stand by.
Law 1.
The excitement has been building all morning, and anticipation is high. The house lights will soon be dimmed, and the stage lights will illuminate the game show stage as we begin to play Beat Gina. I'm professional announcer Johnny Ola.
Yes.
You know, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette, and that's not a guess, not just a trend, but an actual fact based on the statements of doctors themselves to 3 nationally known independent research organizations. Every doctor in private practice from Maine to California, family physicians, surgeons, specialists, doctors in every field was asked, what cigarette do you smoke? You see, doctors smoke for pleasure, just like the rest of us. They appreciate, just as you, a mildness that's cool and easy on the throat.
Yes.
And they named Camels, more of them named Camels, as a matter of fact, than any other brand. Next time you buy cigarettes, buy Camels. And when doctors from coast to coast were asked, who's your favorite game show host? The answer was overwhelming. Almost every single one of them named the host that's cool and easy on the eyes, Carrie Jackson.
Oh, thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Johnny Ola, professional game show announcer.
All right? Oh, good
The
heavens.
throat's a little raw.
All right. Well, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Valerie is here. Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
All right, Valerie, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game if you win the toss. Heads or tails? Tell me.
Heads.
Coin toss app says heads, Gina.
Speaking of heads, you are one step closer to winning those tickets to see Dirty Heads. They're coming to Island Glow this upcoming June 17th.
All right, there you go. We'll let you have the first question then, Valerie. If you answer it correctly, you get the point. If not, I will allow Gina to answer that question correctly, and she will steal the point away from you, probably, because it's AC/DC trivia. And if you win, Valerie, you get those tickets. If not, what are you prepared to do in Gina's name?
I'll donate $50 to the Humane Society.
That would be
Look
great.
at that. Okay. All right. First question is for Valerie. It's Angus Young's birthday today, so AC/DC trivia is the subject. Here we go. First question for Valerie. AC/DC won an award for selling 10 million copies of which album? Is it 1, Rivers of Brown? Is it 2, Highway to Hell? 3, Back in Black? Or 4, The Government Totally Sucks?
Was it Back in Black?
Back in Black is correct.
There's a point for you, Valerie. Good job. Now, Gina.
Gina.
Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Which AC/DC album was the last to feature the late Bon Scott?
Oh.
Was it 1, Flutes and Trombones, 2, High Voltage, 3, Highway to Hell, or 4, Simply Jazz?
Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell is correct.
It's 1-1.
All right.
Valerie's turn.
Valerie. Which AC/DC song tells of the woman who's working double time on the seduction line? Is it 1, Beazle Boss, 2, You Shook Me All Night Long, 3, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, or 4, Women Time?
Is it Dirty Deeds?
No.
Oh, Valerie.
Gina.
Oh.
Chance to steal.
You shook me all night long.
I purposely gave Valerie the easy
I know
one.
you did.
All right.
Yeah, that was mean.
That was
mean. I was trying to help you. All right.
It's 2-1 in favor of Gina, and Gina controls the question, so she could win with this answer.
All right.
Put your shoes on, Valerie.
Yeah, I would say. Here we go.
Get out your checkbook.
Here we go. 42, 39, 56. Were whose measurements? Were whose measurements according to the 1977 AC/DC tune? Was it 1, Mrs. Satan, 2, Rosie, 3, Josie, or 4, Gwyneth?
That is a whole lot of Rosie.
Oh, that was...
And Gina wins the game.
We kind of predicted that would happen. Yeah.
Oh, Valerie. You seem like a nice person, Valerie.
Does she?
It's not really fair, really.
No,
I mean,
this
you
was
know.
not a fair contest.
No.
I feel bad about this. Even though I beat you, I'm going to go ahead and give you those tickets anyway to see Dirty Heads on June 17th.
There you go, Valerie.
Nice, huh?
Hang on the line, and somebody will tell you how to collect your tickets.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
hang on.
Listen, you know how they say smoke them if you got them?
Yes.
Well, I got them, and I'm going to go smoke them.
Do it. Let's see, 9:48.
So I found this list.
Is it a proper list?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
It's interesting to think of this. It's 17 things from the 70s that today's kids will never experience, or very likely won't.
Okay.
And we have all experienced these things, but they really have changed. The first one is Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
Saturday mornings meant you got up and you turned on the TV. Crack of dawn, you got some cereal, and you sat and watched Schoolhouse Rock, Pink Panther, Scooby-Doo,
Roadrunner.
all of that.
Kids can watch cartoons anytime you want now, but we could only get them on Saturday morning.
Playing outside until the street lights came on.
That was the rule.
Yeah. You got to be home when the street lights go on. And so, I mean, it says kids would spend entire days outside. I often did that.
But it's really weird to think about, because we know where our kids are at all times now. We just do. We can.
I don't.
No, well, when your kids are grown, but when they were little,
I tried to not know. Rotary phones.
Yes.
It was, and I don't miss them at all, really. TV stations going off the air.
Yeah.
Well, signing off,
Signing off at midnight.
Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth.
And then it was just static until, 5 a.m.
Test pattern, and then
the farm
static.
report came on,
Yeah. Manual everything.
Yeah.
Cars in the 70s, manual transmissions, roll-up windows, manual locks.
We were all in better shape back then.
Kids learned to crank down car windows with actual handles. They understood that air conditioning meant rolling down the window and driving faster. Simple tasks like adjusting the car seat or changing the radio station required physical effort and attention.
Yeah, to adjust your seat, it was like a lever you would pull, and then you would kind of scooch back and forth to try to get it.
The manual world taught kids that everything required some level of skill and patience.
Somebody was saying this weekend, I can't remember who, that the event that they're going to stop making manual cars.
Yeah.
Stick shifts. Like altogether.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Because you know what, really? Automatic transmissions do it better than you can do it.
Yeah, but they're fun.
Actual photo albums.
Yeah.
Don't see those much anymore. Digital cameras and cloud storage and all of that. The Sears catalog.
Sure, it was a big deal when that came.
Big.
Or the Montgomery Ward catalog.
Big, heavy catalog.
And at Christmas time, we would circle stuff in it for Mom. Like,
It was
here are
like-
the things we want for Christmas.
The catalog was like Amazon delivered to your mailbox twice a year. Kids would spend hours flipping through the hundreds of pages. And there was always a lingerie section, too.
Yes.
Phones attached to walls.
Yeah.
Thing of the past. This is, again, TV. Three TV channels.
Yeah.
Channel surfing in the 70s meant choosing between ABC, NBC, CBS, maybe a PBS station. if
I
you were
remember
lucky.
when Fox signed on here in Salt Lake.
It'll never make it.
And
The UHF.
and local Fox News was part of it. And George Clooney's dad,
Nick
Clooney, was the first anchor
Yeah.
of the Fox News, the local Fox News channel.
And the only way you could get it was a UHF antenna. You had to
Mhm.
get a special antenna, which was a little loop thing.
Getting lost and staying lost. Before GPS and cell phones, getting lost meant actually being lost until you figured out where you were. Kids learn to read, and I used to be able to do this pretty well, read paper maps, ask for directions, and use landmarks to navigate your neighborhood and beyond. Now, here in Utah, and in Salt Lake in particular, using landmarks to find addresses has never really been a big thing because we have the grid system of addresses and so forth.
It's easy.
And it's funny because when people come in from out of town, they go, "I just don't get this grid system." I said, "It's easy.
It's numbers."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get all confused when I get into certain neighborhoods where they just have regular street names and stuff, Actual appointment television.
Yeah.
That's gone, really. When your favorite show aired at 8 a.m. on Tuesday or 8 p.m. on Tuesday, damn it, you were there at 8 p.m. on Tuesday to watch
TV.
it. There weren't any DVRs. There weren't any streaming services.
And if you missed it, you missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
And, the next day, you were talking about it at school or work.
Yeah, that's the last thing it says here, too, Carrie. It says,
Oh, really?
This created a shared cultural experience where everyone watched the same shows at the same time, leading to real-time discussions the next day.
Yeah.
Just like
at
Carrie
school or
said,
work.
I just finished Station 11. Well, that came out six years ago.
Yeah, we
so-
could have talked about it back then.
Yeah.
During doing research at the library.
Sure.
I used to do that a lot. Cash-only transactions.
Yeah.
Now it's the opposite. So many places have signs that say, we don't accept cash. We don't have no cash here.
Waiting for film to develop.
Oh, yeah.
Taking your pictures, your film to the
Photomat.
photomat.
Yeah. And it'd be like 3 weeks.
Handwritten letters, pretty much a thing of the
Yeah.
past. Encyclopedias as the internet. Oh my God, I loved it when we got a set of
Yeah,
encyclopedias.
you just sit and read it.
It was
Yeah.
great. The genuine thrill of snow days. Snow days in the 70s were pure magic because they were unexpected gifts. Without weather apps or 24-hour news cycles, kids would wake up and go, whoa, school's canceled. And when simple was actually enough.
What do you mean?
The 70s proved that childhood didn't require constant stimulation, endless options, or digital entertainment to be fulfilling. Kids found joy in simple pleasures, created their own adventures, learned to be resourceful with whatever was available. While today's children have access to incredible technology and opportunities, they've lost something valuable in the process. The ability to be bored, to wait, and to find magic in the ordinary moments of everyday life. Perhaps the greatest lesson from the 70s is that happiness often comes not from having more choices, but from making the most of what you have.
Do you remember being dragged around by your mom to do errands? And you just had to go.
Yeah.
And
I always liked to go to the grocery store with my mom. I always loved it. My kids can't stand it. They couldn't stand going to the grocery store. I'd say, but don't you realize I will always get you a treat? Didn't seem to matter.
All right.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Trying to figure out who that was from.
The list?
Yeah, I didn't. I was trying to see who published it, but I can't find
Oh, well. Let's do the promo and crawl toward the exit. On Tuesday's Radio from Hell show, we have a special guest.
Our old friend, Howard Jones, is going to be here in the studio.
He's not my old friend. I've never met him.
What about when we went to his house for lunch when we were in England?
I had to stay here in the studio.
Well, what about when Howard played at Louise's backyard for the Chuck Wagon breakfast?
Nope. Maybe I'll stay home tomorrow. I don't want to lose my streak.
No one is to blame that Gina has never met Howard Jones.
Radio from Hell, Tuesday morning here on X96. Your source for Howard Jones.
I had a thought of not doing this promo. Like, I'm going to jinx it and he's not going to show up tomorrow.
Well,
but
I haven't received any confirmation, really. I mean,
well, we'll see.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
So's your old man.
Nick is next.